Hello and welcome everybody to the CPL Premier League. We're gonna see tonight two of the biggest teams, change of circumstance, going against Forever Young. I gotta say, we did have a change of circumstance with a bit of a rocky start. We're gonna need to see if they get their strength going and they manage to get wins on the board here. Hello there, Crispy. What? Hello, sir, and welcome. Long time no see. I hope you had a wonderful time in the meantime. No judge at all. Hello there, sir, and definitely we do want some action over here. We're gonna want to see what's gonna happen in the next few hours. We do have FS Bogo. Hello there, sir, and good evening. Big COC fan over here. Goober Dragon, also good evening, sir. Now I do also notice we did have Linda. Hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Eddie Coffin. Hello there, sir, and good evening. I did see Moonstrath. Oh, hello there, sir. Picking up that first promotion again like a boss. Chereb 800. Hello there, sir, and good evening. LG Lamentos, thank you so much for the resub. 19 months. Thank you, sir, so much. I still don't know exactly what to tell Monsieur Crispy over here to eat over there. I hope he's actually gonna do some penal forn or something. Spam these rosters to be a booster. Okay, who got the message? We got the message. Okay, so it looks like we do have the pre-game bans coming up here in the chat, and the players are going for the map pool choices. It looks like we do have Scotland being taken down by Rage on COC side. We do have Khmer and Gandhi, and then it does seem like Scotland is gonna be no, sorry, it's Scotland, Khmer, Gandhi, and Colombia. Okay, Scotland, Khmer, Gandhi, and Colombia. Oh, I actually exited and then I rejoined. That's why I don't have the text. It got deleted. Anyway, we do have the maps being banned over here in the top right corner. We can actually see the players taking them down. We still have Pangea's Classic Ridges with Pangea Standard Ridges and Continents and Islands. It looks like they will force this game on one of the Pangeas, and we're going to need to see which one they will pick, the Classic Pangea or Standard Ridges. Mountains next to continents, or no, or not. Let's see. What this or no. I do want to take a look at the chat over here. Did I actually finish the prediction from yesterday? Also, hello there, YouTube. Good evening, everybody. Let me give me a second. So I click on buttons over here, and we got everything tied down. Oh, it is going to be Pangea Standard Ridges, by the way. Prediction, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so we do need to see after this rocky start if things will improve. I was taking a look at the again at the standings, and it doesn't look good yet for COC. Looking at their standings at the moment, we do have them right now on the 7th place with 1 win and 2 losses. We're going to need to see how they catch this up. Forever Young already has 3 wins on the board with 2 losses on their side. I do have to point out, change of circumstances is actually going to do quite a hell of a week over here. They are trying to get as many games played as possible, so they do manage to recover the time they haven't played. We do have, by the looks of it, the first ban on in the game. Hungary is going to be taken down. No more Matthias Corvinus for them. Hello there, Mad Beats, and good evening, sir. Rambling Man 420. Good evening. Is the Civ man with more Civ. Let's go. We do have Sejong here being taken down in the second choice, and yeah, we've seen him multiple times how Sejong can be quite a powerful addition to your team roster. We do need to see how they will try to get the bonuses against their opponents without him. I'm pretty sure there are so many civilizations they can definitely benefit from. Since they did take out Gandhi and Khmer over here, well, we're going to need to see if they're going to pick something like Tamar. Would really love to see some Faith Generation and some Kepsur smashing heads over there. On one side, the COC is going to have Khornie with Rage, Tryndaehre, and TaskForceFish on the roster. It does seem like it's a pretty powerful team over here. On the other side, we do have Vladimir with Valanchik outside, and Kazandar playing today for Forever Young. On the other side, I do have to say they also have quite a bit of experience. They haven't played all of the time on the CPL League, but they do play a lot on Civ6, and they have played together for quite some time now. Looks like also we do have 2 more bans with Spain, Philip II being taken out, and Greece Gorgo. No more early fascism. Wah. We still have Zulu, maybe a potential Zulu pick over here. And of course, we can't really forget Pericles, how much culture he can actually do in the game. If we do have a free sim Pericles, ooh, that's dangerous. Isn't Sejong nerfed, or a new version is buffed again? We don't play on the beta, Moonstrath. We're playing on the normal version of BBG. BBG. The beta is surviving side by side, and there are games that are being played with it in the normal skirmishes between the teams, or in some of the teamwork games we have, like random pickup games. While in the main tournaments, in all of the main tournaments, the main version of BBG is being played out. If the players will adopt the new version of BBG according to their feedback and so on, we're of course there is going to be a migration towards the new version of BBG. We do have Lincoln over here being banned as the last choice. Macedon is also going to be a fifth one up. They are definitely scared about his Hetaris, and we're going to need to see what they're going to pick over here with one last. Well, Vladimir is saying, oh, wait. Oh, so wait, it's not Macedon, it's actually Lincoln. Okay, it's Lincoln, not Macedon. It probably got randomized Macedon there. Cleopatra is also going to be banned over here by Forever Young, an immediate pick from Khornie. He's going to set the tone for the game with Teddy Roosevelt, the Rough Rider. Is going to have quite a bit of an opportunity to do damage and still benefit from, of course, all the awesomenesses of Teddy Roosevelt, Rough Rider, when it comes to that extra damage, because it is going to be nerfed the next time. We might not see this again, guys. We might not see this again. We do have Vladimir with Valanchik that do need to pick two civilizations for Forever Young. And we're going to need to see what Rage is going to pick for the third one. Well, we'll see Sweden. That's a very good question. If we will see Sweden, Pangea Standard Rages does actually allow you to benefit from quite a few choke points to define behind. But I do have to say, a lot of the times the players do find the ways around those choke points. So you can't really base everything on those mountains. We do have Vladimir also with Basil II, and Valanchik is going to immediately pick up Rome. Okay. I mean, we do know what Basil II does best, right? We do know what Basil II does best. Oh my god, we might actually see some Tagma being spammed over here during the game. We do need to see also how Valanchik is going to try to get the economy, so Basil II can actually upkeep those units and upgrade them if he needs to. Of course, with Basil II we do get the hippodromes, and you can pump out quite a few free units from those. Rage, after Rage is going to pick his civilization. We're going to see the second choice from COC, and we're going to see the second wave of bans being started. Another 4 bans will need to be finished and taken down from the game so they can actually go forward. And it looks like Nader Shah is also going to be the 4th pick over here by Rage. Nader Shah is, well, I guess it was the new leader introduced with the leader pass for Persia, the counter leader to, or I guess, how to say, the twin leader of Persia. It does get its extra science instead of the extra culture on its trade routes, and of course still wants to actually work a lot more internals than he wants to work internationals. We're going to need to see, of course, if they do have some opportunity with maybe some inland seas, maybe some inland lakes, or even connections through the oceans to trade with each other during the game. We've seen how much that matters if a team does and the team does not. It looks like also Theodora is going to be taken down as the 7th choice of a ban, and Tamar is also appearing over here in the active ban phase. A bit unfortunate though. I mean, right now I feel hurt. Why would you ban Tamar? Like, come on, man. Tamar over here is being a goddess. Like, you gotta let her in, you know? Anyway, we might actually see some Cleopatra also. Egyptian Cleopatra. We've seen the players actually want to play with it just as much as they want to play with Ptolemaic. It does generate a lot of gold, and the yields are quite good at the beginning of the game. We do need, of course, it does have also the opportunity to increase an ally's empire, which is also awesome for your team matchup. It looks like Scythia and Mapuche have been taken down here in the active ban phase. They're not going to be a part of the game, and it's again a bit unfortunate. No Saka horse archers in the game, no Malon raiders. I mean, you know, what are we gonna have? What are we gonna watch over here? Come on, let's see. Outside is gonna need to pick something, and of course you can imagine they're going to want to pick something that they're going to smash their opponents with it. So we definitely need to see what they're going to bring to the table. Yes, there still are so many civilizations here that could do quite a bit of chaos on the map. Yes, no Hungary. Yes, no Sejong. Yes, no a lot of other stuff, but we still have quite a few surprises in store. Let's see if somebody's going to pick up Zulu. And there we go. Cleopatra Egyptian has been picked up by forever young, where they will try to generate the gold. So of course Basil II over there can apply his power with ease, and we do have a quick disconnect here. I guess Vladimir got booted out. I guess we do have 3 more civs to go. No, 4 more civs to go. Oh no, 3 because outside did pick 1, so 3 more civs to go. Finish manually. They have 3 more civs to go. Tryndaehre and TaskForceFish will need to pick up the civilizations. Kazandar is going to be the last one up to pick up a civilization for oh my god, he randomly asked. Wow, he randomly pressed ask, guys. It is what it is. Do you think it's gonna be a Canada? Oh, I don't know about Canada, man. I don't know about Canada on Pangea. I totally get Canada on something like 7 Seas or not even, but like Highlands, Rich Highlands, yes, it feels like it. You feel it, you know, like even on lakes, but on Pangea, not so much. We'll see. Get your fingers under control. We'll see. Yeah, exactly. Like how is that random ask? And look at that. We're gonna see a surprise over here. Pericles. Pericles. Wow. I mean, they took out Greece. Now they're gonna pick the other Greece. It is what it is. They're gonna do it. It's happening. So we might actually see somebody like a member from COC try to go for that culture victory. We also have TaskForceFish, or maybe deny culture victory, you never know. And we also have TaskForceFish picking up Genghis Khan. And I gotta say, we've seen in the last period the fish over here picking up more and more dangerous civilizations. Very, very aggressive. I don't know. It's happening. We see a transformation of the fish, you know, from like seeming civilizations. Like he preferred something like Germany, like Gaul, and you know, like something like that, like Cree. And now he's like all Macedon, Scythia, Genghis Khan, you know, like what's he gonna pick up next? What's this gonna happen? What is this transformation on the fish? And does anybody know what happened to the fish? Anyway, it looks like Kazandar is gonna go with ambiotics, and we do see the goal in the Gaelic League that over here is definitely gonna have the opportunity to put some oppidums down. We don't know how big the oppidums will be. Of course, we do need to get into the game and see the first maps to make an idea. Now we do have Khornie by the looks of it picking up Genghis Khan. Oh, is this their way of saying we want to finish this quickly? Is this their way of saying we got this, boys? We got you? Oh my god. Okay. I mean, let's see. It definitely feels dangerous, but it can go either way. If Genghis attack, you know, works, it works. If it doesn't work, we might see a seeming Genghis Khan that is trying to get to modern armor or something. Oh my god. I really hope we're not gonna see a culture victory Genghis Khan, because that's gonna be anyway. Eastern Ife, hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Fish goes bad fast, bad to the bone. Yeah, Tolkien Lucan, good evening, sir. Which map is that? We do have Pangea Standard Regis, sir. Give me a second over here. Let me check if I'm ready up. Yes, I am. And let me actually put up on the screen so you can see the map. Pangea SR is gonna be Pangea Standard Regis. The standard version of Pangea is the one that gives you the continents alongside the continent splits. There was actually such a big discussion and debate about what is the best map. Classic Regis Pangea, which doesn't actually spawn the continents alongside the continents, which alongside, you know, doesn't spawn the mountains alongside the continents, or the standard Regis Pangea, which does. And yeah, well, the players are still on the fence. You know, one is good for something, the other one is good for something else. So some have their own preferences, which is the best. Yeah, we do see, of course, the loading screen over here for the Premier League, and we're gonna get into the game quite soon. Give me a second over here so I can switch buttons and click my stuff so I get ready. I hope it's fine, and then put up the prediction over here. Start the prediction. How many remaps? By the way, hello YouTube, and I do have to say the polls that I'm doing are on Twitch. I'm very sorry, YouTube. I have no idea how to do polls on YouTube. If anybody wants to be a mod there, be my guest. I have no idea how to do it, and I'm not sure if it's a good idea to learn it right now on the stream. Maybe at some point I'm actually gonna do it. I'm sorry. I'll learn. Okay, I did answer that. Thanks to Last Day Company yesterday, I come back to huge point growth. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, we did have yesterday such a win, man, such a win. Nobody saw it coming. Anyway, we do have Byzantium over here with Valanchik playing it out, and it looks like he's gonna be on the top left part of the Opa. Top left part of the screen, we do have him with Constantinople. Looks like he's also going to have Genghis Khan to the northeast. This is a good matchup between them, and we're going to need to see if Khornie over here is going to manage to overmatch his opponent, if they're even going to see each other before they do have a remap. The remap will start up at turn 10. They're going to have a pause done at the end of the turn, and we're going to see if they do want to use the remap token or not. Each team does have a remap token available for them and that they can use. We do have to see what are his allies over here. So it looks like Vladimir in the south might be an interesting choice for him. We do have to the east side also Persia over here, TaskForceFish, and it looks like to the north it is going to be Khornie over here with Karakorum. He does have Mount Roraima next to Karakorum, which is going to be amazing. I really like this, by the way. Scout coming up in 3 turns. He's going to get his scouting done, and he's going to benefit from the beginning from some extra faith and some extra science that I'm pretty sure he's going to appreciate. And we do have him also with a good ability to go and creep closer to Byzantium. I do have to say Byzantium has a weakness point of around like 3 to 5 turns if you can manage to hit it, because it does usually prefer to go for holy sites instead of going for his normal horses or something. You know, he needs to go for horseback riding, and that creates a discrepancy in turns between him, a civilization that plays with faith, and another civilization that would play with pen, Russian voice or something else. In the south, let's actually take a look at Aduatuca. We do have him putting down his first city. He does have, of course, his 2-2 base from the BCY, the better balanced game, better city yields mod. We do have him with a possible settle on Olive to the east side, and taking a look at his possible adjacency towards Oppidums, I don't see amazing stuff to the north. I see quite a bit of good stuff to the south over here with a +4, +4, +4. He has another +2 over here next to that horse style. So at least there are quite a few points that he could gather of production from the south. Is that just a matter of getting into those styles and of course improving them with Oppidums. He's also going to be quite close to Genghis, sorry, not Genghis, to Alpha here. That's going to be TaskForceFish, and I'm pretty sure that's an opponent. We do have Nader Shah. Oh, okay. Fish playing Nader Shah. I thought the fish, it's still an aggressive civilization. So, you know, what I asked is still correct. Like, what happened? What did you do with the fish? Why is he so aggressive in the last period? We do have fish over here also with some tobacco tiles in his capital and to the northwest to benefit from. I'm pretty sure he can settle a quick city over there to the northwest, and that's going to put him a little bit closer to Byzantium. We do have him also getting a scout out to see his territory here. Krakatoa mountain to the southeast, another wonder that would give him some extra science points, but I guess that's not going to give him that many points otherwise during the game. Only 2 tiles can be improved by that wonder. Ew. We do have Washington to his northeast, and looks like Tryndaehre is going to be in the middle of the map over here with 2 of his allies in front. I believe so, right? We do have west side Karakorum, Khornie, and then it's going to be Fish over here to the southwest. So yeah, he's in the middle and he's going to be all alone. He's not going to get to use his military power against somebody, but he's going to try to use his brain so he can sim over here and get as many points as possible for himself. And we do see Rome over here to the southeast, but it's quite far away from his capital. Outside is going to get the opportunity to keep on expanding to the north. And I'm pretty sure he's going to want to do that. He only has a tiny river over here that he could benefit from some fresh water, while of course to the north it looks like coastal settles are going to be the name of the game for him. We don't really have him with anybody to worry about on the coast here. There's nobody coastal, and I'm pretty sure nobody's going to want to be on the coast, so I guess it's fine. We do have also Egypt over here, Kazandar next to him, and I'm pretty sure they're going to feed each other a lot of points. It looks like to the northeast of Kazandar we do have Rage in a corner. This he might not like, but to be honest it's fine. I mean, he does have Egypt to the southwest. He should be able to keep up with Egyptian stats, no problems. We're going to need to see, of course, how he's going to manage to get the science, because he just doesn't have that many mountains and not that many campuses, good campuses that could be settled over here to give him the points. Well, to be honest, he does have some reef tiles here, a +4 campus that I can easily see, another +2 there, another +2 here. So he has scattered bonuses that he could get from here and there for those campuses. Not to mention, of course, so much culture will be generated from the Acropolises. That's why I didn't even mention it, because we do know over here the Greases in general do have such a culture potential in the game. Taking a look back, let's actually take a sip of this. What is happening over here? Gaul is getting his units out. Looks like Khornie is actually going to start scouting to the west side past Mount Roraima, and he does have a scout moving to the southwest. There are 4 more turns, and there is a significant possibility they will meet each other. This scout can actually travel very quickly towards the Byzantium scout. We do have also Nader Shah coming up from the southeast, and he's moving from the south of that Byzantine scout. They don't see each other at all, so remember, they are basically walking in the dark over here, trying to figure out exactly where their opponents are and what kind of possible city settles they have around their cities, around their initial capital. Cool Whip, hello there, sir. The fish is always the biggest. Cheesecake Factory, hello there, sir. Boring to watch, boring to play. Grab your pillows, it's Pericles Day. Whoa, okay, that's a good rhyme, not gonna lie. Last Serpay, hello there, sir. How did they win it? Look like Henry will roll the entire map. Well, they could actually withstand Henry, and then, yeah, they couldn't do anything else. That was a problem. That was a big problem. That was also a lot of gold invested over there. So many planes, so many upgrades, so many tanks did get upgraded so he can withstand that damage. He did say he was a little bit trembling over there with how much power. He wasn't sure he's not gonna have that in the bag. He was getting nukes in just a few turns and he could finish the game relatively easily. Of course, first holy site being put down here by Byzantium. We do need to take a look to the southeast. Looks like we do have a meetup. Persia with Gaul did meet. And now I don't think they can actually see loyalty, or I don't think Gaul can see loyalty, but I'm pretty sure Persia can see loyalty because he's further away from his capital city. The same can be said about here. We do have a meetup between Genghis Khan and Byzantium. They're gonna know they're gonna need to fight each other. Oh, I do see a scout coming up here, and Valanchik, I think he heard me. I really think he heard me. You know, escort your settlers. Oh my God, he's not escorting his settlers. Oh. Is he going south? I really hope he's going south. Or is he going east? Like, is this a very aggressive Valanchik, or is this going to be like a peaceful Valanchik? I think he's going to be peaceful by the looks of it. He's trying to side settle over here towards the south. Yes, it is a little bit closer to Persia, but it is much closer to Gaul. And he's going to have the mountains, the rivers to defend behind. It should be fine. It should be fine. There is a sneaky Persian warrior coming through the forest there that might actually entertain him with a little bit of adrenaline here. Ife, I like Pericles, probably in my top 10 fables to play Greece. Yeah, it's a very good leader. Also spoke too soon. Yeah, I guess he got out. Where is he going? Oh, he's going here. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I guess it's the same amount of turns, right? It's 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. It's same amount. We do have a holy site coming up in 2 turns, a geothermal fissure to the northeast for a possible +5 campus, and he does have a forest settler quite powerful towards Mongolia. Mongolia is also trying to get the scout out, and it looks like Valanchik was a little bit better prepared over here with his own scout to get into his opponent borders. Well, we do have the remap that needs to be started, and what does chat think? Chat? What do you think? Are we having this remap, or are we not having this remap? What's gonna happen here? What did you guys vote? You guys voted. Let's see where you put your your points. Well, you guys voted for the 1 option and the 2nd option. So 1 remap and 2 remaps. That's the majority. And somebody, of course, did go for the high roll over here for the 9% in 0. Okay. Oh, actually 6 of you went for the high roll. Wow. Okay. Okay. No remap. No remap. Let's see. I mean, to be honest, I think it's gonna be a no remap also. But oh my God, there's gonna be so much action during the map. We're gonna have, of course, America over here that needs to sim, and there we go. No remap. We got this going. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The fish is excited. Look at him write those numbers down so fast over there. Let's go. Let's actually take a look at the city-states before we actually take a look at their options. We do have Persia moving with the warrior closer to Byzantium's capital. Candy with Yerevan and Laventa will have religious benefits in the game. We do have Kabul with Volin. And what is with this lack of city-states here? We barely have city-states in the game. We do have Kabul with Volin for the military. Looks like Hansa is going to be the trade one, and Bologna is going to be the science one. Yeah, I'm in the camp, no remap. I'm on a roll, even more points. Yeah, let's go, more points. Oh, I see. Everybody's going for that high roll, man. We got some veterans over here on the stream that know where to vote. I see how it is. Only 8 CS. I don't know, man. I don't know what happened to the CSs. I guess they got deleted from the game or something because they didn't have space. This is kind of a weird map, and I gotta say that it doesn't look like it's gonna be that much land for them. But anyway, we do have to take a look from each of the players' perspective to see their strategic resources. In the capital city of Byzantium, it does look like iron is going to be spawned on the east side. He does have also a horse tile. Both of these resources are in the second ring, and he's going to get his second settle put down next turn. Valanchik is also going to have the opportunity to use a coffee tile and a dice tile for the extra yields of faith or culture, depending on what he chooses, and of course if he does want to work both. We do have another settler coming up in 6 turns from him. He does have 2 opponents that did meet him, and it looks like he's trying to scout out what is going on over here in Mongolia's territory. And now I can finally do this. Oh yeah, I see. Woohoo! Why you bullying me? Yeah. Now it looks like Khornie is gonna try to take Mount Rayma's bonuses and get them in his empire. We do have him going towards that lake, and of course he's gonna benefit from the fresh water. I'm actually curious if he's gonna settle on Mount Rayma or is he gonna settle next to Mount Rayma. We do have him also with some geothermal fissures that will provide him with adjacency towards campuses. Pretty good adjacency campuses over here, +3/+3/+3, that will turn these into +4s. We do have also TaskForceFish moving with one of his settlers towards Byzantium, even though he did see a Gaul in the southwest. He does have a scout over there trying to sniff out what's going on. It does look like he's not going to be deterred from putting the best city he can put over here towards his opponent. Karakorum is also going to benefit from horses to the southwest of the city center. He does have an iron tile that is going to be third ring out to the south. That's quite expensive. I'm pretty sure it's going to be much easier to get a city closer to it, so you can improve that strategic resource. Has quite a few pastures in the capital. I do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pastures with more on the way towards the west side. This is a pretty powerful open sky over here for Mongolia, giving him a bit of an edge in the culture screen. We do have to take a look also in the south. Gaul over here with Aduatuca. He's going to be visited by a Persian warrior, and we're going to need to see if he's going to be ready. Is he going to be caught with his pants down, or is he gonna have his pajamas? We do have Vladimir moving to the southwest. We do have a settler coming up from Aduatuca in 4 turns. Looks like the scout of Persia is trying to make his way to figure out where that settler is going. He's moving over here behind the forest. It's still getting observed. Like, his movements are definitely being looked at, and TaskForceFish might not get the opportunity to get this settler. We're going to need to see what's going to happen next turn. We do have also in the city of Aduatuca, iron tile in the second ring to the east side. Pretty good Opidum placements to the southeast. A possibility to go for Temple of Artemis over here on the west side with the deer tiles. And I do see, oh my god, it was so close. So close. But fish barely got to smell that settler. Barely got to smell him, man. Anyway. And now, maybe now that he got a whiff, he's actually gonna get the next one, you know? It's he got the smell of the settler now. We're going to see if the fish is going to find another one. We do have another settler coming up from Aduatuca in 3 turns, and he can definitely go for the east settle, west settle. No problems for him to go in the north, unless you take into account this warrior of TaskForceFish. Looking at Persia's territory, we do have the fish coming up with his third settler a bit faster, and it looks like he's going to have an opportunity to go with, to make a decision over here if he's going to forward settle somebody or not, or is he going to try to back settle. He does have good settlers also to the southeast, east side over here, no problems. Also southwest, gonna get to benefit from multiple horse tiles that he's probably gonna want to use as a strategic resource. He also has an iron tile next to the city of Alpha. That's gonna be 1 tile out. Looking at America, we do have New Orleans set as the second city, Washington as his capital, a third city coming out next turn, and I do see a cocoa tile used by him to get some extra gold. He does have some geothermal fissures towards the west of New Orleans, which are going to give him the extra adjacency towards campuses. I do see a +4, I do see another +5 over here. Pretty good campuses. Another +5 over here. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, 2 cocoa tiles. Oh my god, this gets better. here. We do have him also with a horse tile next to the city of New Orleans in the first ring, and to be honest, I don't see an iron tile, but maybe I'm mistaken, maybe I'm not seeing it clearly. Do you guys see an iron tile? I don't see an iron tile. Is this underneath the campus maybe? It's a +2 campus, okay. Maybe it's underneath the campus, because I don't see an iron tile anywhere, and it should be one somewhere. Anyway, moving forward, Rome over here is already getting his horses improved. He does have the opportunity to go towards Yerevan and even keep on going towards the city of Washington. We're going to need to check out how aggressive outside is going to be. He's also getting his trade routes, so he could connect his other cities with his capital and be able to get more food and more production in those other cities. We do have a settler coming up in 3 turns from his capital city, and I do see that's going to be his 4th one actually, because his 3rd one is about to settle to the southeast. Now we do see also him benefiting from an iron tile here in the 3rd ring of his capital and his 2nd city. That's going to be quite expensive for both, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to set a midway city in between. He does have an ally over here to the east side, which already picked up a Pantheon. A Lady of the Reeds and Marshes is going to help out Kazandar get more protection from these tiles in Rakedet. I do see he's also going to get the Temenanki. He does have 2 cotton tiles, and he's already making a decent amount of production and yields from those tiles. You can imagine when Temenanki is going to finish in the next 5 turns, he's going to get those extra science points, he's going to get extra production, he gonna be happy. We do have to the northeast also Greece taking care of one of the units over here of his opponent. Looks like Rage did manage to take down a scout or a warrior. We do have him sending a settler to the southwest and already starting to work on a Temple of Artemis. In 5 turns he's gonna finish that. He did get his 2-3 deer tile improved for some extra gold, and a horse tile over here. Looks like he's also gonna want to improve some of his amenities here, especially the wine tile there, and we do need to see when he's gonna get his iron in Sparta in the first ring improved also. Now we do have him moving quite further away from his capital towards the south here, and it's going to be extremely important to get the first trade route to connect these 2 cities to his capital. I should say the city in the south to the capital city in the north, so he can actually resupply the front line much faster. Of course, I do have to point out Egypt over here does benefit from very strong unique units at the beginning, the Mariano Cheret archers, which do manage to do so much damage if you annoy them enough. So you gotta keep away a little bit from Kazandar. Of course, yes, sure, you can fully invade him, see what happens. We do have a sacred path chosen by Byzantium. Valanchik is also getting flooded over here in his capital city. Does anybody know what this is, by the way? What are these talks? Why are they changing names? Can anybody translate for us? What are they saying over here? I had in Australia start earlier with the Magic Spawn first campus +8, second +7, and the third +6 without government plaza. Woo! Okay. Active volcano, isn't that really bad? Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's not. You look at the capital city of Byzantium getting some more yields, but losing a little bit of pop every time. It is what it is. You make some sacrifices. Now we got shrines also coming up from his cities. Looks like the moment Khornie is not going to be incentivized to go that fast against his opponent. He did actually settle Urumqi on Mount Roraima, and he's on 6 science with 2 culture. I would have him moving another settler towards the east side here, and I do see he might actually try to catch this Byzantium scout while he's crossing. Looks like Fish is also trying to keep this pesky Byzantium scout away from his traders, so he doesn't give some free gold to his opponent. Oh, volcano struck, and Bravo over here took a hit, but he did manage to get some extra fertility there, some extra production on the city of Bravo. Wait, really? What the? Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Now that's just sad, man. Let me actually take a look over here. Give me a second. There we go. Anyway, we do have TaskForceFish that needs to get an army out, and we're going to need to see through his technology. What is he going to go for? Khornie opening up with currency, not going for encampments. We do have also the Fish going for currency, not going for encampments. So I don't think they're actually going to pull off a very, very quick attack against their opponents. It would have been quite a bit of territory to cover, and I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been that important. We do have them trying to force as many of those merchants as possible and as many trade routes as possible. We're going to need to see the production and the food coming around. Monstrat, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Oh. 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 I have reading material. Okay. Tryndaehre is coming around here from the cities of Rome. There is an American scout trying to figure out if he can do a pillage. He's probably not going to do one. There are multiple units from Rome, and the fourth city is going to go to the south. Moksha establishing that in 2 turns. While America is finishing up his third city here, I do see him getting a campus from his capital, finally finishing it. And New Orleans could definitely chop this 1-3 for a better campus over there next to the mountains, but he does have very good ones on the west side as well, with the help of those geothermal fissures. Now we do have him also with a decent amount of fresh water to the north and to the east. It looks like it's definitely a lot more than Rome does benefit from. You can see he's gonna need to put quite a few non-freshwater cities. Now Matt Beats, I'm ready to vote. Okay, let's go for the vote. Let's go for the vote. Give me a second. Start prediction. Who will win? Let's go. On one side we do have COC, on the other side we do have Forever Young. And I do need to give me a second. I do need to put it up on. Give me a second over here. There. Okay. So team labels. The left team is gonna be FY, and the right team is gonna be COC. There we go. Okay, we do have 9 more turns, a lot of turns actually, until they're gonna get the opportunity to get their golden ages. Let's actually see if they do manage to get their points going. I think everybody did manage to already get over the necessary points. Looks like some builders coming up from Byzantium. We do have shrines here, new holy sites coming up from Media. In Gallic territory, God of Craftsman was Gallic choice over here. Interesting that he's gonna get that extra production from these improved strategic resources, but he did have quite a few stones to improve for stone circles. I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine, but I still think actually he had more stone than he has strategic resources. Anyway, moving towards others, we do have city patron goddess chosen over here by Persia. He's gonna get the 40% towards the production towards his first district in a city. He's choosing to use it for his commercials, and he's gonna get quite a bit more. Gimby, I think COC wins, but the early Rome Egypt routes could make mid-game dangerous. How I can add some points to voting? I have only 0 option. You need points. Oh. There must be something. I don't know exactly what's going on there, but I'm pretty sure chat will help you. I need to pull some more magic, but I'm not sure who to vote for yet. Yeah, just wait. That's why I'm leaving it for 30 minutes. Just wait. Let's see the moves. Maybe something's gonna happen. You know, you never know when a wild scout comes out of the forest and snatches etc. You know, you need to be on your toes in these games, man. It's you see it. You know, it's colorful and so on, but it's actually very dangerous. You never know when it's coming around, you know. Anyway, we don't have America yet with a Pantheon. We do have him getting those science points, and I do see he's putting down another campus, a +4 next to the city of Boston, with the possibility to get it to a +5 with a harbor. Rome over here going for that god of the sea. He's going to get the extra production from these resources on the coast, and I do see him getting his builders out from his capital city and the city of Setia. Towards the southeast. He's also going to improve his iron resource over here, and I guess we're going to need to see how this is going to develop. We do have to see what is going to be his economy going to Egypt, and of course what's going to happen. I just went with my gut, all my points. Oh my god, you actually went all into COC? Okay, let's go. I mean, yeah, I can't blame you, man. They're a very strong team. Etemenagi has finished over here. Kazandar is starting to get his improvements on the cotton tiles, and looks like settlers are coming out from Raket Dead. We do have Liang established there in 1 turn, and new settlers coming out from Aketatan as well to get those cities out. Can definitely settle another cotton tile to the southwest. Well, at the moment he only has a single trade route, and it is internal from what I can see. We're going to need to take a look here who's actually going to get Singapore, if any one of them will want to take it over over as a city for themselves. There are a few units coming up from Greece towards him. Actually, we got quite a few scouts with a warrior and an archer in tow, and it doesn't look like Egypt at the moment does benefit from an army. Ooh, a third scout here. Oh my god, 3 scouts, a warrior and an archer. This is the army of Greece. Every one of those units is actually on the front line. Wow. Okay. Anyway, we do have religious settlements for Greece. He's gonna get a little bit more production towards his settlers, and he's gonna get more tiles whenever he's gonna settle a city. Looks like he did get it after he actually settled Corinth. Now he still has cities with some fresh water to his west and one to the east side here. A decent amount of coastals, which to be honest is not gonna help him that much unless he is actually gonna trade very late in the game with Tryndaehre through this northern route over here. This seems like it's a bit too far though. Greece chop deer for good. Well, he's gonna chop everything, man. Look at him. He's getting his Magnus in Athens. He's getting his monument built for the culture to get him later on. Corinth is gonna get the culture on. And we do have him with the moment 10 science and 6 culture. And look at that. Horseback riding coming up in 2 10s. Well, I think we know who's gonna be aggressive this game. I'm just saying, it's not gonna be Genghis Khan. It's not gonna be Nader Shah. It is gonna be the peacemonger Pericles. How is this? What? Anyway, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I guess they're gonna get with those other units going against their opponents later on. I really hope this is gonna go forward and we're gonna see these 1v1s. Obviously, very early. Cool. What? How is that Toa? Yeah, but the plus 4 theater. Yeah. I mean, you do what you need to do, man. He was caught in a corner. Exactly, he was caught in a corner. So yeah, he needs to punch out. But to be honest, this corner is actually a pretty good corner. This is a comfy corner. This is basically like a 4-star corner, you know, like out of like 5 times in terms of like hotels. This is basically like a 4-star. Very good service. You got your peaceful area here. You don't need to knock on your door, the doorstep of your neighbors, so you go to his toilet and stuff like that. It's all good, you know, it's all good. So he's let's see, why is Rage so aggressive over here against his opponent? Well, I guess he's gonna wanna stop over here Egypt from getting his sim up, and we do already see some of these Sphinxes coming around from Egypt to give him the extra points towards that culture and faith. We do have 4th and 5th settler coming around from his cities, and we do definitely have him with the opportunity to go settle towards Greece. Peace means war. Yeah, well, sometimes you go through war to get to peace. This is tough. I normally go by teams, but neither are my favorites, so then I go to Cubs. But I like both Gaul and Greece, so I guess I will wait. Oh my god, guys, I think we confused Ife. Oh my god, no, I'm sorry, Ife. That sounds like a really confusing problem you have over there. Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, you have like a big cookie on one side, another cookie on the other hand, and you don't know what to choose. It is what it is. We do have to take a look at Gaul here, getting his points. It looks like he's managing to get one of his tiles pillaged. The iron tile is gonna be pillaged here in Avaricum. There is something burning in Persia. There is something burning in Persia. Yeah, there is something burning in Persia. To the west of Bravo, we do have a forest fire. But to be honest, it doesn't look like Persia's moving an inch to get a hold of those tiles until they're actually going to give him the points. What he is doing, he's ripping apart these mines so he gets the gold from the Gallic territory. We do have gold retreating one of his Geisate, and looking, of course, in the south. TaskForceFish is going to have the opportunity to escape over there through the J-tile and to the south of Tervana. There is a trader coming up from Tervana, and by the looks of it, Atuatuca with Avaricum will need to choose something. I would imagine another 2 settlers should actually be his go-to choice. We do have Persia also trying to slow down Byzantium from getting his holy sites up. Only 2 holy sites have been built from Byzantium, and he did manage to get his religion, lay ministry with feed the world over here for the extra food and housing, and faith with culture. Yeah, we do have Mongolia, Khornie, with a settler coming up in 2 turns from Urumqi, another one from importance from Karakorum. Magnus in 2 turns, they're gonna be established in Karakorum, and it does seem like commercials are gonna get out of his cities very, very quickly. He did manage to get open sky. You can see how much culture he's actually getting from these tiles. He's already at 12 culture a turn with 8 signs with no campus or theater square. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get another city over here to the west of Urumqi. This is gonna be a pretty good city to the west of Mount Roraima with access to fertiles, another one of these science points over there, and I do see the fresh water from that oasis. Now, looking at the opening of America, he did actually get that chop on the forest, and it looks like the campus is under construction, a +3. Didn't want to spend the extra gold for that +4 on the west side, where he's probably going to put another city and get one there. We do have him getting another settler from New Orleans, and it looks like we do have in Washington another settler coming around from that city center, and of course the +4 campus in Boston is going to finish in 2 turns. The Parisian commercials are getting out, and it looks like he's starting to get those merchant points acquired, and Rome looks like he's on track here to get his merchants out also. We do have him with wait, what did I Oh, he already has this one. Okay, I was confused because I thought his captor is gonna finish the first one. Anyway, he already has one finished over there in Arretium, and another 3 coming around from his captor, and the 2 cities to the south. This is COC's win. We're gonna need to see, man. There's a lot that can happen during the game. Government, like you've seen yesterday, everybody, almost everybody, like what, 80% of the stream chat was saying, oh my god, they're actually gonna beat Last Day Company. Suomi is gonna do it, right? We had Theodora over there, almost unstoppable, +8 taxes, straight all of the bonuses, fascism, like he was doing this, and then didn't happen. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Now we do see Kazandar getting his own archers on the map, not the Mariano Cheret archers, and I do see he's moving that force settler to the south. There is also a Roman scout trying to help him out, keep the Greek unit at bay. I do also notice Greece over here is starting to retreat his units, sending one of his scouts through the back line. Maybe he's gonna try to get to pillage something. He does have a trader over here moving from Rakete to Aketatan. That might be a juicy target for him to get. He's getting his trader to connect his forward city with his capital. We do see Acropolis is being put down over here from Athens, Corinth, and Sparta. Using Temple of Artemis adjacency, he's gonna get double the amount of points over here, +4 in this one, +4 in this one. Looking at also his stats right now, he's on 12 science with 11 culture. We do have him with a Magnus opening, and we still need to see a lot more settlers come out of his empire, so we know he's gonna be fine. Looking at Byzantium, we do have him also with the 4th settler out towards the north, and I do see a 5th and a 6th one coming around, and that's quite investment over here. Instead of getting a builder for more improvements, he's actually gonna get another settler, which is pretty good. I like. To the east, oh my god, what is this forest fire that keeps on growing? This is such a big incentive for TaskForceFish to get a city here. This is an incredible incentive to get a city here on the Asme River, right smack in the middle. Like, ask Mongolia to come to a city over here and just, you know, shake hands and go against Nicomedia and the capital city of Byzantium together and ever. What's up with stream chat over here? Give me a second. I do have quite a few windows to go for. Hello there, Nick. Hello there, sir. Will one city come inside of and oh, I see. Oh, okay. Okay, well, TaskForceFish is gonna start improving the tiles next to that volcano in the city of Bravo, while he's getting his markets for the extra trade routes. He did, by the looks of it, stay on 3 cities. Wanted to get as soon as possible his merchants. I do have to point out, in the merchant screen, we do only have Marcus Ricinus Crassus for the extra gold from the tiles acquired, and I do see his 4th city is gonna come out from the city of Charlie in 10 turns over here. It's gonna take quite a bit of time to get there. No, Geron, is it worth losing a unit for pillage? Depends. Depends on the unit. Yeah, it's usually it's worth losing a scout for a pillage, for example. Like you get at least 40 gold from a pillage, even at the beginning of the game, and the scout is like 60 gold just to buy it. So yeah, you already got the vision with it and so on. We do have the first Oppidums coming around from Gaul. It is going to be a +4 over here and a +4 over here. But I do have to say, Persia did manage to pillage the stone tile over there. And it looks like he's still doing damage. He's able to keep his warrior alive and get out of there with healing a pop. Healing a bit. We do have also 4th city from America going to the east. A 5th one from New Orleans. That's probably going to go to the northwest over here towards that geothermal fissure. He could even settle the geothermal fissure for a possible 2-1 base. We do see him with so much territory here to expand in the northeast, and he's gonna have a relative safety until Rome is gonna want to do something. And I do see this is something that we did. Oh my god, well, it's a good city, don't get me wrong, but it was something that I wasn't expecting because Rome is coastal. We do have at least 2 cities from Rome that are on the coast. He already got God of the Sea. He does want to actually get something naval, and Tryndaehre over here might actually need to understand 2 things. He's either going to need to build a navy or need to defend the city of New York. Otherwise, he's just going to give a free city to Rome. I'm pretty sure Tryndaehre is aware of this happening. It's just a matter of time until he's going to try to do something. He might actually even put more cities here to the south and one to the east. We do have a settler from Aritium and a settler from the capital city of Rome, 2 more, so that's going to put him on 6. I do see 5 cities already put down from Egypt. Kazandar's 18 science and 18 culture is managing to shine quite a bit, a beacon in the game. With 56 production, he has the most production in the game. I'd also notice Rage did manage to get the most culture in the game, alongside the outside, both of them on 30 culture, with new acropolises coming online, and of course him opening up the possibility to get some amphitheaters, not to mention recruit some of these great writers, especially the first ones, which are quite cheap. They're 30 points each. He's gonna be quite happy benefiting from all of those bonuses. I do see a guy from Plaza finishing up in Athens soon in 110. He does have Granary finishing up in Sparta, and we did switch the era towards a golden age, so we're gonna see each of the players benefiting from a bonus here. Monumentality golden age on Pericles. We do have him with 32 faith, 10, 9 culture, 9 science and 12 culture, 5 gold, 10 only 36 production, and I'm pretty sure that number is going to go up. There is another settler from his capital that's coming out next turn, one from the southwestern city. I wouldn't be surprised if we're actually going to see a city over here on the east side, or at least something in between these mountains. It does have some forest fires that are giving fertility to these tiles, which are going to make them amazing. There is also a Mongolian settler moving towards the west of Urumqi, towards that second Mount Roraima settle, which is going to be so close to the Byzantine cities. This is incredible. Outside with Penbash and Voice Golden, she does have Rome over here with 4 cities, a 5th and 6th city coming out soon, getting his markets out. I don't see them hurrying up that much for the first grade merchants, while Persia is on 5.6, Rome is on 4 points, Mongolia is on 2.3, we got Egypt on 3.4, and well, I guess that's about it. Pingala is also establishing in the city of Aritium. He did choose to open up with Moksha, so he gets the extra culture and some faith per turn, and he's starting to get the extra trade route so he can beef up all of his cities. No Magnus internal over here. Puteoli is gonna get Magnus, but I'm pretty sure it's more for the chops than it is for the internal trade routes. He's also gonna be heavily incentivized to trade to Egypt, so he reaps all of the benefits of those international trade routes. Kazandar with 18 science and 15 culture. Looks like he lost a little bit of culture. We do have him on 5 cities, and he's getting his horses out. He could smash through the defenses of Singapore quite quickly with the classical unit, the horses. Not to mention, he's not that worried about Greece's units from his east side. He definitely is able to take a look at the military strength of his opponent, and when he sees 57 strength, I mean, that's definitely not going to be a horsey anywhere, right? And does anyone know if Sophie still plays? I've seen a game she played, but can't remember her team. I don't know if she plays anymore, to be honest. Boston Salvation can come from something. Rome went to commercial hub and doesn't want to put a harbor. Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true. We do have America still not putting down his commercials. What is he gonna choose here? Is he gonna actually choose? I'm pretty sure he wants commercials, but maybe he's gonna choose harbors. I don't know. maybe both. We'll see later. It does look like campuses are going to be the name of the game there for Tryndaehre. Vladimir with 13 science and 15 culture. He does have a pen bash and voice code, and he's still on 3 cities, getting his fourth one soon. And I do see a fifth one getting trained in the city of Tervana. He had a bit of a problem with his opponent pillaging his tiles, but he did manage to secure his borders right now. And if he's finishing up his oppidums, you can see he placed his government plots in such a way that 3 of these oppidums are going to be hit by it, increasing his ability to get that production going. We do have him at the moment with 39 production, not even coming close to the other members of the game here. Khornie with 12 science and 24 culture. We do have him with 4 cities in the north, getting his horses out. A 5th and a 6th setter are also going to join the fight here, and I do see he's getting trolled by Bologna. Bologna is actually putting a warrior right where he wanted to get that city going. We do have to see also Audience Chamber finishing up in the city of Karakorum. Interesting, he did not go for Wall's Throne. Looks like he's thinking it's gonna be fine. And woo, we got Masca! Hello there, sir. Bună seara, domnule, și bine ai venit. Mulțumesc pentru raid. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? I got some escape from Tarkov raids tonight or something. Very nice, very nice. Some LED access, anything? I swear the AI is designed to sit on a tile you're aiming at. Yes. I think they have maybe like a hidden code over there. Whenever you're gonna give a waypoint to your unit, the AI is gonna have like a chance, like a 40% chance to go and step on that unit. And maybe they're switching, you know, they have fun parties over there. Let's see what we can do today. Throw a hurricane at that city. See what happens. Now, 1 Ledex. Oh, nice. Amazing. You're going for the Kappa? MS Doll, hello there, sir, and welcome. Let's actually take a look at the next one. We do have Tryndaehre with 24 science and 17 culture. I do see him getting a boat out from New York, and he's getting pillaged over here by Rome. One of his crocodiles got taken down, burned to a crisp. Audience Chamber is going to be also his choice for a Gavron Plaza building. While he did buy the 1-3 tile here, he's sending a settler, he's sending a builder so he can chop that before he gets the campus on it. He doesn't want to lose the chop. We do have him also with a library from New Orleans, and I do see at the moment he's actually generating the only one. No, he's not the only one. He has 3 scientist points, while Persia does have 1.1. He does have a good opportunity to get there next anyway. Hilarious Lotus, hello there, sir. Golden check. Yes, exactly. We're checking it. We got the Rage over here with 17 science and 40 culture. He did choose to go for a pen bash and voice Golden Age. Acropolis is from Knossos. I do see an Audience Chamber is going to finish next turn, and he's getting his 50 out to the north, where he is going to have that +4 campus we were talking about earlier. We do have him with Pingala also establishing in the city of Sparta, and he's getting his amphitheaters in his newly built Acropolises. We do need to take a look on who's actually keeping city-states here. Of course, Pericles does benefit quite a bit from getting the city-states in his empire there. Wow. Getting pinged. I'm sorry. Let me actually turn this off, because, yeah. We do have Tryndaehre actually keeping hold of Yerevan. Looks like Khornie on Volin. Okay, Khornie has Volin. That's it. Okay, well, at least it is what it is. We do have Mongolia managing to get his settler to the west of Roraima, and he's going to get those extra science points, 2 extra science points immediately after he puts down that settler, while Byzantium is also trying to get new campuses, so he can also have that science mark. This is a bit surprising. Usually Byzantium does want to go as fast as possible towards culture, not science, but he's definitely going to need some science. So we're going to see how Valanchik is going to try to balance out both of those, and we do need to see how things will evolve. He's getting Stonehenge here. He's probably going to try to evangelize his religion at the moment, benefiting from that Feed the World and a lay ministry. Now we do need to take a look at the gold development. He did manage to jump up considerably in his production per turn. He's at 58 right now, with the Audience Chamber finishing up in 2 turns from his capital. He's getting that 4th Oppidum from Bagakum. He is, where is he getting it? Yeah, oh, here. It's another +5. Oh my god, look at this. 4 of these Oppidums are being hit by a single government plaza in between all of those stones stones. We do have also TaskForceFish as the last one up to talk about. Persia over here is going to have his fourth city moving to the west side, fifth city coming out from Charlie. And I was saying, man, this is a pretty powerful incentive over here for Fish to get these tiles to the west. He's going to get a lot closer to Byzantium, and we're going to need to see if he's going to try to flex his muscles to get some of those Byzantine cities. And we do have also Zankian being picked up by him. He's going to get an extra trade out capacity. He's going to be quite happy. Looks like the previous one did get recruited by Mongolia. They did manage to coordinate their efforts, so they don't let anybody pick that up, with Rome being so close, so close. We do have to see also, after he's going to get Ancestral Hall, how many cities he's going to manage to get over here. It does seem like they're also going to try to do a 2 versus 1 here. And we do have Mongolia with Settler moving towards the southwest of his capital city, but his units are actually moving towards the northwest, and this is quite a question if he's actually going to manage to hit Byzantium in the city of Ansira from the north. Can he actually pass without giving a notice to Byzantium's warrior? Because that warrior only sees a scout in the city center, which yes, does have a merchant inside of it. He's getting a horse out, but it's going to be 5 turns until that horse is going to get out. There's a trader also coming up from Urumqi. He can connect the city of Hami with his inner cities, and I'm pretty sure Byzantium is aware of his opponent benefiting from classical unit strength cities. He's going to see these 28, and he's going to know, or at least he should know. Let me actually take a look here. Yes, he does have the vision over the cities. Maybe for Bologna. Yeah, that Bologna might be a target here, but it also might be a very good city for Pericles, so I don't know. It doesn't feel like he should take it down. I do see a spamming of campuses coming out from Pericles. We do see him getting his first one here, a +2 from the city of Sparta, where he is getting his Pingala in. I do see another +2 coming up here, and then the +5 is going to be built in Argos. He's going to get the bonuses from this other one in the southwest. We do have also a Pingala Victor establishing in the city of Argos with 13 turns for a campus. He still has quite a few cities to go for to the west side. Another 2 can be put down, and another 1 to the south of Sparta. Rome on the west. He does have an audience chamber in 2 turns. I do see a first region is also coming out from his city center. He has the opportunity to go and take down Yerevan here, but I doubt that he's actually gonna do it. By the looks of it, he doesn't have the army to move there at the moment. We do have him with Pingala established in the city of Arretium for that extra science, and he does have his 22 science points and the 37 culture points with 54 gold a turn. I do have to say the economy of Forever Young is actually based on 2 of their team members here, Rome and Kazandar, while on the right side we do have a bit more of a spread out approach in their gold generation. He can declare war and train his horse on the warrior. It is always a free experience. Yes, very good. Also, Pericles needs to research a better way to yonk Cleopatra on the bonk. I think you mean to say. Singapore has been taken down. Kazandar did manage to take that 6th city, and I do see a 7th one coming up from Racket Death and a wave of builders. This should be around the feudalism timing, and yes, we do have a few civilizations managing to get very, very close to feudalism. We're gonna see them switch away from finishing up the builders on 1 turn, and they're gonna wait for feudalism to finish so they can plug in the card and benefit from the +2 charges on their side also. Oh, hello there, papas. Happy to see live stream on YouTube. Happy to be here, sir. And yeah, let's see how YouTube goes, man. I gotta say it is quite a challenge for me to keep up with post chats, and I'm like right now YouTube is not that alive, and sometimes I don't have that many messages on Twitch chat. But oh my god, if you guys start talking on both platforms, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna know where to look at. It's just gonna be pew, 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 pew. I'm gonna be like you know, one of those pinball balls. Woo! Like a pinball ball. And we got Alpha also putting putting down that government plaza in the north to set up some good campuses over there next to the mountains. And to see he's getting some spearmen out from Bravo and an archer. We still don't have him putting down any encampment. And looking at the tech side, we do have TaskForceFish going for apprenticeship in fighters and military tradition in one. He might be looking to get a few horses out to see exactly what's up over here in Byzantium's territory. Now, Byzantium did manage to actually raise an army, putting it to the north, and looks like Mongolia's horses will be countered here. Now we do have Marcus Licinus Crassus giving him some extra gold, and I do see a trader is going to give him the opportunity to connect that city to his camp. That's going to be very important, getting all of these cities with trade routes. Builders improving his territory, still has a Byzantium scout to defend against. Looks like America did manage to get his horses, and he does have the first encampment of the game put down from his capital here. Where is even this? Oh, this is here. Okay, Charleston is going to get that +5 campus to the southwest. And I do see Tryndaehre on 50 science and 33 culture. He will have a serious opportunity to get coursers, and he could also bang on the doorstep of Rome if he wants to. There is a trade route already being used from the city of Washington to the city of Yerevan, and of course past Yerevan there are only a few more tiles, a few more hills with rainforest to pass through, and you're gonna get to a Roman city. Now we do need to see if Greece over here is going to get pressured by Egypt. At the moment it does look like Egypt is contented just keeping Greece as far away as he possibly can from his empire. That's not going to happen. Greece is kind of in a corner here, and he's going to need to get out somehow. Yes, he does have a possible island settled to the northwest. Yes, maybe he can get the city out. No. I mean, maybe a city out somewhere around here, because this is going to be safer. But on the east side, across the ocean, I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. We do need to see if somebody else is going to try to get a religion. The fact is, Byzantium only has one single ally next to him that would allow him to kill his religion over here, and it's going to be Gaul. Not really the best nation to build a holy site, to be honest. Usually Gaul does have a problem with his city population count, so he doesn't get to build that many districts, or he struggles to get everything he wants there. Now we do have horses coming around from Persia cities. Looks like at the moment Byzantium is going to try to get more faith points, and I do see another settler coming around. It looks like also Mongolia is managing to do the damage against his opponent here with his horses. We don't have a general yet from either side, while we don't have an encampment yet either from Mongolia. Looking at the great general side, America is making 2 great general points a turn. Mongolia did put the card in for 1 turn and then stopped from getting it. I did see like Hypatia over here. Persia, okay, 11.5 out of 30. We got Greece here 6.9. Byzantium 2. Okay. They're barely making any points. So I'm pretty sure somebody needs to get a project, or they're gonna scramble to get it. Campus research projects coming up in Athens. He's gonna try to get it, and it looks like he's gonna be in a prime position to get it. Okay, very nice. New campuses coming around from his cities. Bingala did get established, and now with 52 science and 63 culture, he definitely has more stats than Kazandar and outside next to him. We're going to need to see if this keeps up as a trend, and we're going to need to see what kind of timing Greece is going to choose to go towards his opponent there. Let me catch up with chat. Fish gonna place a city on the coast for trading with America. You think? You think he's gonna put a city? I mean, he might. Yeah, he might. Look at that. He's getting one on the coast. Yeah. Interesting that he didn't get it on the olive tile to the south, but I guess it's much easier for the trader to pass through this city. Anyway, he's gonna get one there in any case. We do need to see also if America is gonna manage to successfully push back Rome over here from Arretium and Puteoli. The seas is definitely gonna be a problem, a point of contention between the two nations here. And we do have America with Garza festivals. He did manage to acquire the culture from all of these plantations improved, and libraries with the campuses coming around from his other cities to get us extra science points. Legion coming up from another legion, actually coming up from outside. He does have Arpinum settled right next to Yerevan, and he might get hit over here soon when when the horses of his opponent will get to Yerevan. There is a significant chance that Tryndaehre is going to try to get to courses very quickly, and yes, we do have him right now discovering currency, and he's going to get feudalism in 3, but I'm pretty sure he's going to want to click on the button. Castles over here, definitely castles. Norwegian, they need to rush Greece as soon as possible. Yeah, but it looks like they're actually taking it slow, man. They're taking it slow. Give me a second. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Ce? Goal. Okay, we do have Candy over here that might be a victim of his horses, and I do see another settler coming up from Tervana with new commercials put down. He's gonna want to get some form of an economy here. I do see he did go for an entertainment complex from Avaricum, where and he's getting another builder. He has a significant amount of chops, and he could try to go for Colosseum here quite early, getting his boost in his empire for the extra culture and the extra amenities. We do have Pericles getting that Temple of Artemis earlier, and he did get also Ovid as a first grade writer, giving him the opportunity to get some books in the amphitheaters. He only built one in the city of Corinth, and he definitely needs to wait a little bit in Athens to get the production going through another one. Actually, I'm a bit surprised he's going for a watermill here in Sparta, but I'm pretty sure he's actually thinking it's very important to get to the 7th population to get that extra district going. He might actually want to improve these wheat tiles in the south so he gets a little bit more food. And look at that, we do have flood over here in the south, which does increase the yields of these tiles next to the river. He might actually put another city on the coast there to the south, but not really that good, still can work. Now, we do need to see also if Rome is going to want to get that army to flex on the land here against his opponent, and if he's going to be ready to withstand the American attack. America is taking it slowly to get to Yerevan with a few horses. He doesn't have a general, but he does have a general encampment training project going in New Orleans. He's gonna get the extra +5 against his opponent, and of course we do know that America does benefit from extra bonuses from the researches from the era he's in terms of technology or civics. We do need to see if he's going to manage to get that extra +5 very quickly. Now, we do have also multiple commercials coming around from Persia. Now, after he finished his ancestral haul, he got 2 4 6 cities. He got a 7th one coming around, and he did finish an encampment. He's getting from the city of Bravo an encampment training project going, while yes, Byzantium is trying to get theater square festivals. He's also trying to get an encampment project, but it's very far away in the southwest, where he only has a little bit of production in that city center. He's 5 turning an encampment training project. That's a bit too much. Maybe he's gonna want to chop this. He's barely making any points. Maybe he should actually chop this, to be honest. He does have a builder bought here from the northern city. He doesn't have a lot of faith per turn, but he does have 90. So yeah, there we go. He should be able to afford this. We do have a theater square also from his capital, new shrines for the extra faith. He still trades punches with Mongolia in the north, and of course, if there is another front opened up by Persia, he's gonna have quite a bit of hell to pay over here. I'm pretty sure Persian immortals and or stronger units will make him regret his spawn. Is Tryndaehre going to raise Yerevan? That's a very good question. I think he's actually gonna want to upgrade in that city border. I don't know if he actually wants to raise it. You can upgrade even if you took the city and you want to raise it. Okay, let me see YouTube chat. Okay, YouTube chat, are you alive? Hello, hello. Good evening, good evening. It's gonna take a while actually until I get a hold of how I need to switch everything. Like I had already my ritual going in every week, but now it looks like with this opening I'm gonna need to shake it up a little bit. You can imagine the YouTube videos are gonna go up much faster. They're already there. I just need to cut the beginning and do a little bit of work. Okay, we do have Rome putting 3 regions in the north with another warrior waiting there, a 4th one in Arretium. That would be a significant force over here to stop the American attack, and I'm pretty sure even the Corsairs would have a problem to go through this. Outside is going to also have chops on these regions, so he can actually get more units, not to mention more builders and so on, which is going to be very valuable. We do have also Mongolia needing to get his general. I do see an encampment training project coming around from Urumqi, and I do see him hitting Bologna from quite a few sides here, putting that city in the half HP range. Vladimir is keeping the city, and it looks like Khornie is not going to let him benefit from it. We do have new builders coming out from Hami. Pyramids is going to finish in the city of Aksu, and looks like we do have 9 monters until the next era, when we're going to have to see if the players do manage to get their golden ages, if they do manage to get that era score, and if they are trying to go for something different. I don't know, maybe some monasticism, you know. Like, we've seen Monasticos, we've seen him, you know, we know. Oh, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see them trying to get us many points as possible. We do have Yerevan here about to be attacked. It looks like Rome is getting his legions upgraded in Arpinum, but still not moving, not marching towards that city center. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know about the American units from the north, and I do see America actually is the source of that city center. This is the city, like his city center. We do have him also getting a few more galleys from the city of New York. He has 4 in total, while Rome only benefits from 1. I do see his cities, Arretium and Puteoli, are getting a few more, so he can match that. In the production queues, doesn't seem like it's going to be that big of a difference between them. Although I do see Tryndaehre is only on 60 production versus everybody else with more than 80. We do have another setup coming up from his capital. He did actually make a few units, not to mention not only galleys over the navy, but also horses. So maybe that took a while from his ability to improve his tiles here. And not to mention get more cities. We do have Persia establishing a city Foxtrot on the coast to the east side, where he's going to have the opportunity to connect his economy with his ally. He's sending another settler that should actually arrive next to Krakatoa to benefit from the olive tile. I'm actually quite curious if is he actually going to put it here, or is he going to put it on the olive tile? I guess the olive tile can be worked anyway, and he can buy this 3-2-1-3 tile at any point in the game. He just needs to get it soon. We do have also Gaul going towards the city of Candy with a few horses and an archer. I do see also a Geisate over here and a settler moving towards it. I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to take that city for himself. Vladimir is only 26 science with 46 culture. We do have him with quite a bit of a difference between him and Khornie, but not that much between him and TaskForceFish. Fish is only 27.35. Has a lot more to grow if he actually wants to trade punches with Gaul here. And to be honest, I don't think in the production queue it's that big of a difference either. 93, actually TaskForceFish has way more production than Vladimir has. 94 versus 117. We're going to need to see if Vladimir here is going to get to follow up with his internal trade routes. He did put that entertainment complex, got the arena in it, and looking at the tiles over here, he could actually try to get the Colosseum in 2 places, 3 places actually, either on the cattle tile to the northeast where he has his builder, or to the southwest where he has another builder. Magnus is already there in the city, helping him get more yields through the for the chops. Bologna also has been taken down. Mongolia is gonna get the benefits of that city center and a free builder. We do see him with quite a few more units opening in Hami and Bologna to take down Byzantium's defenses. At the moment, he definitely needs more archer units, and he's trying to get those one. I'm pretty sure he does want stirrups. I don't see him actually spamming out all of his encampments. Usually at this timing in the game with Mongolia, I do want to get those orders already in your encampments, the replacement stables, which do give you an extra movement point on your units, and of course some more production towards building units. Krakatoa is pretty famous for being scary to live next to. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. But is this the city that Krakatoa? Is this the city? And is it referring to the actual Toas of Maori? Is this the city or the mountain that did do that? He cracked the Toa. Byzantium has a taxi strait though. Yeah, he does. He does. Crusade bonus. It doesn't work on his cities, by the way. Look, yeah, I mean the cities of Mongolia, it only works if Byzantium actually pushes, but Crusade doesn't work on the defense. It could be amazing if it worked on the defense, but it doesn't work. So if you do manage to keep the offensive against your opponent, Crusade is basically useless. It only activates when you take over a city center, and basically like your opponent takes over a city center from you that has and you have Crusade, and you get to counterattack with Crusade because that city center was already converted. Now we do have a general here appearing in the city of Delta. We do have a general appearing in the city of Mongolia, and looks like we did get through the first 4 generals. Pericles did manage to also recruit Hypatia, and looking at the first general, we do have Mongolia, Nader, Shah. Byzantium did manage to get Shunzu, and it does look like the Gaul didn't get it, right? The Gaul didn't get it. Oh, yeah, the Gaul didn't get it. America did manage to get one. Gaul and Rome did not get generals. Rome, I don't think even has an encampment down. No, he doesn't. He's putting one down right now from Arretium. And we do see him getting his industrial zones, baths coming around from his city centers, getting also hanging gardens in Puteoli for the extra growth throughout his empire. We do have him starting to flex his military muscles with legions against the American units. It does feel like these American units are quite tough on the battlefield, so he's going to need to find another strategy to put the pressure on. We do have also Tryndaehre managing to get another settler out, moving it to the east side, and since we are ticking down the clock until the next era, let's actually see what's going on here. Valanchik did manage to secure his golden age already. Outside does need 5 more points. He already got the legion, so I guess he does need to get something else. He got his bath. He's probably going to get the splendid industrial zone. He's going to get the wonder bonus. He should be fine. He should be fine. I would imagine he should actually get monarchy also. There we go. Divine right coming up in 1. Kazandar 52 out of 62. He needs 10 more points, and he's scrambling to get some commercial heavy investment projects going. The next merchant is going to be Marco Polo, and it looks like Persia might have the opportunity to get it if he does manage to get a project right now. Doesn't look like he's going to get a project. Okay, so I think he's actually giving up on it. Yeah, okay, they're giving up on it. We do have the first K-Shakes also starting to open in the production queues of Khornie. Looking at their economy, they do have a decent amount of gold on both TaskForceFish and Tryndaehre. They can upkeep Khornie's army going forward. We do have Khornie also with 43 science and 64 culture versus Valanchik's 32 and 41. He doesn't have the same amount of production, but he definitely has a lot of potential with quite a few strong units to go against his opponent. We do have also, of course, the secondary push happening over here with Persia pushing into Byzantium from the other side, from the east. 3-4 COC, 1-4 FY. If you're talking about generals, yes, that's what happened. 3-4 COC, 1-4 FY. Okay. Quite an army of builder coming from Egypt to try to get all of these with feudalism bonus and improve his territory. This is gonna help him get quite a few more stats. 69 science with 53 culture. He does have 151 gold per turn. He's actually making more gold than the enemy team combined at this point in time. We do have him also with 139 production, which is pretty good on Kazandar, but he does need to get on to fight on the battlefield Rage over here to his northeast. Rage is starting to put his encampments down from Corinth. I do see he got a second campus here in the city center. In the city of Athens, he's getting his intelligence agency going and settling more cities towards the north. 2, 4, 6 at the moment. He's gonna have 7th. We do 7. We do have an Acropolis also from Argos in a +3, but it's fine. +4 actually. Ooh, +4. Nice. Now let's actually take a look what's going on here. Mariano Cetacus coming in from the points. Looking at the score, Kazandar does need 7 more points. He's going to get the 4 from Mariano Cetacus. He's going to need another 3. It doesn't look like he has splendid things happening. Maybe this theater square is actually going to be... No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a +1. Anyway, he had this that finished, which was a +3. Now we do need to take a look at Vladimir also. He needs 3 more points to get the golden age. He did manage to secure Colosseum, and one of the first great engineers, James of St. George, is helping him put the 150 fortification health in the city of, on the front line. Thessalonica is also getting under attack by Persia. Looks like he's attacking with the horses directly against the city center, not caring about the counter damage. We do need to see when Persia is going to get a lot more units out, because it doesn't seem like that's going to be a tough enough army to keep trading his units against his opponent. From the north, we do have Mongolia starting to push in through the defenses of Byzantium. You can see how much damage these K-Shakes can do against just horses of his opponent, while Valanchik is struggling to get his courses done. He does have Divine Right next turn. Now we do have him also getting his 5th generation going with multiple temples getting out of his cities. The campus is finished with the libraries inside of them, giving him those nice and juicy science points. Khornie is 50 production more than Valanchik with 151 production. He has 44 science and 64 culture. intelligence agency also coming up from Karakorum in 6 turns, and this might actually give him a serious advantage. Mongolia, if he does manage to get an extra diplomatic visibility point over his opponent, he's gonna get double the points against him. Also, Zandos Bai, hello there, sir. Greece, what's happening with Greece? Greece is here. Are you talking about Pericles? Pericles? Yeah. Caravel push. We do see a caravel push. We do see a caravel push. Let's actually see Tryndaehre get to his caravels, and I do see some horses here. We do have also outside trying to get to Buttress in 1 turn. That seems like he's going to be a few turns too late on this defense. There are only a few caravels, but there might just be enough. I'm pretty sure he can two-shot the galleys of his opponent relatively easily, and he's going to start picking them off one by one. In 600 BC, Teddy sailed to the ocean blue. Yeah, exactly. He wanted to see where the purple stuff is made, you know? We got Rome over here managing to take down one of the horses. It looks like America did recruit the units of Yerevan, levied them, and he might get the upgrade button over there. We do have him needing to move his caravels, and we do need to see which target is he gonna choose to go against. Oh, he's choosing to go through the middle. Okay, I mean, sure, whatever works, bro. Now we do have just 3 more turns until the next era, and I do see Persia is still trying to take down Thessalonica, while we do have that city center with 40 strength from the horse. There are 2 horses that do the attacks against that city center every turn. Well, that attack is over. We do have the walls up in Thessalonica. This is gonna push back the horses of his opponent. There's no reason to actually stay anymore there. I'm pretty sure the horses cannot push through the wall defense. The walls chopped. Yeah, the wall got chopped. I gotta say, over here Mongolia does need a lot more Kesheks to throw on the battlefield, and we do need to see when he's also gonna get his stronger units. Machinery coming up in 2 turns, and we do see another wave of settlers actually coming up from his cities. Catapults from Al Malik, while he's training 3 new settlers: Aksu, Urumqi, and Ulaanbaatar. Rome is in a bit of a pickle, and we do need to see if over here Egypt is going to get attacked by Greece. We do have a few courses coming up from Corinth, and I do see he does have his aqueducts from Athens. Only 2 courses though. This is not a big attacking force. This is just a tickling force. This is a pillage squad basically. In the score screen, we do have Kazandar 1 point away. Outside, that did get over the necessary threshold. Valanchik over the necessary threshold. Vladimir is 1 point off. We do have Khornie 3 points over. Tryndaehre is very far away from actually getting it. He's 8 points out, and it looks like he's going to try to get another commercial with a warrior from Charleston. Maybe he can get warrior improved in a swordsman to get the ironworking going. But yeah, that's a problem. He already has monarchy, right? No, he doesn't. Wait, he doesn't have monarchy. He's gonna get it probably right now. We do need to see if he has the opportunity to maybe get a city-state over here, even though there aren't that many city-states. Looks like he's also asking to unstack first. I'm not sure exactly to which unit he's referring to, but I would assume it's one of the galleys over here. Well, to be honest, it doesn't do that much of a difference. It doesn't make that much of a difference. COC is keeping the pressure up everywhere, and yeah, that's exactly what you should be doing. Controlling the game, not letting your opponent control the game. Control the fights, control the game, push, you know, counter push. Try to figure out your opponent's weaknesses and so on and so forth. Oh, wow. Bedje just got a new member. Kale 832. He went to Bedje. Okay, we do have Mongolian Keshik also appearing towards the southwest. Al Malik will get that catapult to help out the Persian units. They need that wall, but it's going to take quite a bit of time to get there. There is a Grandmaster Chapel getting built in the capital city of Byzantium, and I do see heavy chariots coming here. Let me actually take a quick pick on something. Okay. Tagma time. Yeah, it is Tagma time. They're coming out, and we do need to see the damage from these Kesheks. If they're superior, if they're in numbers, if they're enough, the Kesheks can take down the Tagmas, no problems. Give me a second. We're gonna have a pause of 2 minutes, by the way, after the before the Congress. Okay. Okay, well, these American caravels are definitely tearing apart the galleys, throwing them to the deeps. And it does seem like Rome is trying to use his scouts to stop them from getting to Arretium fast enough. Puterius also cannot get a few galleys in the south, and it looks like Tryndaehre did stop building boats of the caravel type. Of course, he doesn't have enough production to output the caravels that much. Outside is actually going to get his cartography. He's 2 turns away from getting cartography, even though he's going to lose 1, 2, maybe 3 more galleys over here. He's still going to have at least 2 in that city center, and he does have in the south more, another 4 that could be promoted. Now he does have a few scouts also on his side. Of course, the American units are a bit stronger with their bonus, but not strong enough. Now we'll see if Tryndaehre is going to manage to use those frigates to flex against his opponent and take these bows down. Of course, it's still a bit of a problem. They're forcing a lot of gold on outside when Valanchik needs it quite a bit over here. And we do need to see also if Kazandar is going to get hit by his opponent. Looks like Greece did try to hit him with the coursers, and Egypt was quite fast to upgrade one of his knights, so he can first of all defend the city of Nechan and push back these Greek coursers. Okay, new Acropolises and new cities coming out. Eritrea did get put down on that river to the southeast. I was expecting it to be coastal, but it looks like he didn't want to be closer to a hill, so he gets the extra culture bonus on the Acropolis from the adjacency of the city center. 1 turn for an amphitheater in the city of Athens. He's gonna acquire more culture. We do have him already on 81 science with 103 culture. Looks like he's definitely overcoming Kazandar bonuses. We do have Kazandar securing the Golden Age. Rage did manage to secure his Golden Age. Tryndaehre did manage to secure his. Khornie 64 out of 64. TaskForceFish 58 out of 53. So everybody did manage to get a Golden Age? Yes, everybody did manage to get a Golden Age. Basically. Okay, well, America did lose his army next to the city of Yerevan, but so did Rome. It doesn't seem like we do have new legions coming around from the cities of outside over there, even though he's getting a heavy chariot out. It's going to take some time and quite a bit of gold to upgrade it into a knight. Nader in camel coming out from Arretium in 2 turns. That's getting placed towards the north, and I do see him getting the heavy chariots from his main cities. Intelligence agency finishing up in 3 turns, while industrial zone is coming up from Puteoli. Interesting that he didn't keep on building his galley count. I would have loved to see this happening. Looking at Byzantium, he's getting in 2 turns the Grandmaster's Chapel, while these Kesheks are pouring through. They're getting some promotions. We do have some Mongolian crossbows also able to do quite a bit of damage, and the Byzantine Tagmas are at the moment at a loss. We do have another horse about to be taken down, and it does look like yes, Byzantium did try to counterattack, did not manage to successfully take down a single horse. We do have another heavy chariot coming up from Ansira, and his other cities. He's going to try to get as many units out as he possibly can. New knights and Kesheks will need to come out from Mongolia cities, and he needs to figure out exactly where he wants to push the most. Looks like he chose to push from the north, from Bologna, while he's letting Persia do the push from the east side. If they keep on pushing Valanchik over here, they might destabilize their economy. We do have an audience chamber, intelligence agency coming up from Alpha in 2 turns, while by the looks of it, Mongolia did finish his intelligence agency. We do have a spy in Cherson, and looking at the damage over here, he does have the +6 intel activated on his opponent units. Universal Golden Age. It's like paradise with a bunch of war sprinkled in. I mean, you know, it's like you make a good steak, you need some spice for it, right? You need something. It's a good steak, but it still needs something. Get that pepper in, get the salt in, get the other stuff in, you know. Okay, so we're gonna have those 2 minutes of pause over here. I do need to synchronize with Elephant Guy to see what kind of votes we're gonna do. Let me actually get a pick over here. What are we gonna do? Let's go for Wales. Me. Is there anything better than Wales? Anyway, it is what it is. We're going. Okay, so 2 minutes and we're coming back. Okay, so we're back. Let's actually see what kind of resources they're gonna get to get some bonuses from. Looks like cocoa tiles over here are gonna get something. No, they're not gonna get anything. We do have Cleopatra also with the -4 gold, and Ambiorix is gonna get the 2 diplo points. Now it looks like also one of the first tagmas of Byzantium is gonna be taken down next to Ancira. These, especially the upgraded Kesheks, are managing to do 64 damage against the tagmas, 61 at the moment that it's getting damaged. We do have multiple crossbows also for Khornie to use while he's getting another spy in from Urumqi. We're going to need to see if he's going to manage to get a level 2 over his opponent. It's extremely dangerous to let Mongolia benefit from a lot of intel on you. It's extremely dangerous. Also, Baxter, good evening, sir, and welcome to YouTube. Hello. And by the way, if you guys don't know, I am streaming live right now on YouTube as well. If you want to check the link, I don't know how to share the link. By the way, does anybody know how to share the link? Oh, I do have a share button. Oh, there we go. This is the link to YouTube. I don't know who could be better either way. Good for taxes. Religion was free from a city-state. What? The religion was free from a city-state kill. You're talking about what? Which city-state? Candy? Yeah, I guess he's gonna get the religion for free. Yeah, he definitely needs to get that taxes straight. This is gonna be important. Whales are the second best animals behind crocodiles. I don't know, man. I think the how to say the sea lions are the best, man. Sea lions, bro. Have you seen sea lions take down crocodiles? And man, they're incredible. They are incredible. We do have some horses coming out from Arpino. Looks like Victor is establishing in that city center to the north, and it does seem like America has found Rome's fleet, and we're gonna see them trade punches over here. Yes, we do have some upgrades also in Arretium, and it doesn't seem like America brought enough boats to the fight here. We're gonna need to take a look if he does manage to get those frigates to work for him. He's gonna need the next 10. He's also gonna need the Nader. It looks like both Khornie and TaskForceFish are gonna get that for him. Now, Valanchik with a pen bash and voice coordinate. She does benefit from 8 cities, 47 population. While it does seem like his northern border is buckling, we're gonna need to see if his east side is gonna be gonna get to survive. We do have Nader Shah putting a bit more pressure on him with the help of Mongolia, and of course the Canopy is on the way towards Thessalonica. Now we do have Valanchik also benefiting from 82 Faith 10 with 106 production. Quite a few new units coming out from his city centers. Every time he's also taking down a unit, he's spreading his religion into his opponent's territory, getting that extra crusade if he does fight in his opponent's borders, but it doesn't look like that's what's happening. Outside, we do have him with 88 science and 74 culture. Ooh, Tagma on Mongolia. Oh my god. Okay, Tagma on Mongolia. Well, that got discovered. We do need to see if Mongolia over here is going to get a few more. Ordu coming out from Bologna. I'm pretty sure he got one in Urumqi. We can actually see it over here. It's the little, how to say, circle thing over here. Now we do have outside to take a look at 246 cities, very few cities coming out from Rome, which might actually neuter his chances to go for the late game. Yes, he does have a decent amount of production, science, and culture at the moment, but he's also gonna be stalling out. We do have America next to him with 246 cities. He has a lot of potential to get a lot of new cities out, and looks like he's more concerned about getting his builders and improving what he has at the moment. He's still struggling to get more than 100 production. That puts Rome on the upper hand, with the upper hand at the moment. We do need to see also Vladimir with 50 science and 107 culture. We do have him with a decent amount of cities already, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and he did manage to get Colosseum. 10th city is also going to be put on the coast, where he's going to get the opportunity to trade with Byzantium. He does have a spy coming up from Aduatuca, and he was kind of left alone by Persia. We're going to need to see if we're going to have a bit of more of an aggressive fish in this era. Now we do have Khornie with a Penbash and Voice Golden Age on his side with 64 science and 86 culture. He definitely can keep up with Basil II stats. He's pushing in 3 different sides the cities of Mongolia with a few scattered units from each, a few horses deployed towards Antioch. We do have a Keshik over there as well. It looks like quite a few Keshiks, crossbows, and the horses are trying to take down the Byzantium Tagma over there, and it looks like, ooh, he took it down. Another one replaces it, but he's getting those general points, and he's getting the experience on all of these units. Not to mention slowly dwindling the number of the Byzantine units defending his cities. We do need to see also the units of Persia over here getting a lot stronger and a lot numerous. It looks like Byzantium at the moment can keep the city of Thessalonica without that much of a fear. Kazandar with 142 science and 49 culture. He did switch toward free inquiry golden age, and he's getting a few more settlers. Foreign ministry also coming up from Rakedet, and I do notice he's getting spied on by a Greek spy, Matthias, over here in the city of Memphis, and he's trying to get the gold from that city center. Now we do have him creating a line of defense towards Greece, towards the northeast, and it looks like, yes, Greece is trying to get a few more units out. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see a second attack coming up from Greece when he's going to hit the calf timing, and I'm pretty sure he's actually going to get the nationalism about the same time, which is going to be quite awesome for him. Now we do need to see also Khornie with sorry, Vladimir first. Vladimir 224 production over here. Khornie, Persian Voice Gold Age 200 production, 64 science, 85 culture. We do have him only on 12 faith a 10, and yes, he's pushing quite a bit to Byzantium. Byzantium is struggling to actually defend all of his borders, even though we didn't see any city fall at the moment. We might not be that far away from seeing one fall. We do have all of the north and quite a bit of his east being pressured by his opponent units. Also Tryndaehre with 94 science and 62 culture. He did manage to get very good campuses from the beginning of the game. Now getting a few new traders with his commercials, and he did really improve his cocoa tiles for the extra amenities, and of course his ability to trade them. He finally did get 2 frigates, and he's going to get another one from York to try to smash through the defenses of Rome. While Rome does have these units, by the way, in his borders, he does have the opportunity, if he doesn't attack with that unit, to actually pop a hill. It looks like he did actually move this caravel, which puts it in danger. There is a frigate coming on the way, and he can actually one-shot that caravel quite easily. I guess it is what it is. That's a dead caravel. Okay, sure. It looks like slowly but surely America is starting to run out of units, but so is Rome. So it looks like the trades are going towards the one side that has frigates. We do have also Rage with 86 science and 141 culture. Looking at his tech side, he's 2 turns away from the alignment, and he's getting printing next turn. We do need to see if he's gonna get this attack going while he's building up a few new courses. I do see him also getting another spy in the city of Sparta, and that encampment in Corinth. He doesn't have a general for his units, and this is going to be quite a problem. He's going to need to get a lot of projects out if he actually wants a general. Why didn't he open campus commercial? I mean, he wanted to get the attack going against his opponent, I guess. It is what it is. Now, he did open a campus commercial. It just took a while to get the commercials. He finished the campuses and then got units out. Some builders, and then got to improve some of his tiles, and then got units out and settlers. We do have Rage over here. Let's actually take a look at his main empire. He did get that industrial zone in the north, a +5. Looks like he will build one in the city of Sparta, but he's just waiting for the aqueduct to finish, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be this one over here. He does have the food coming in from the farms to the south of Sparta, and you can see how much he's getting. 5 to wheat tiles, 4 to wheat tiles to benefit from, not to mention some fruit from these wine tiles to the west side. We do have also the fish getting banking next turn. He's going to get extra gold for each of his trade routes, and I do see he's pushing alongside his ally over here, Mongolia, in the city of Thessalonica. The first catapult is getting over there to get the shots going against that city center, which is going to take a few turns to take down. And we do have quite a few new heavy chariots being bought by the Byzantine Empire. He's trying to use his ability to use the faith to buy the heavy chariots and abuse that Grandmaster Chapel as much as he can. Also, new hippodromes are being put down from his cities. He's trying to get those for the free units, while he's pushing back as hard as he can against his opponent's units over here. Now, there's so much ranged attack coming up from Mongolia from the north that his tank mass cannot withstand the damage, and this is going to get dangerous really fast for him. I'm pretty sure Valanchik is not happy. Not happy. I don't know how it happens, but almost in every game we see Valanchik is the one that it's on the defensive side. Frigates. Yeah, Fish is gonna start throwing big rocks at his opponent soon. Yeah, I think so. We got quite a few knights coming around from his cities. He's getting his trebuchets going. I do see in the southwest and in the west side, he did manage to also get a bull for some extra heal over there, and looks like Isidore is gonna be the next engineer, but that's probably gonna be Rome on Gaul. I don't think they will get it. I don't think COC will get it. They're much more focused on taking down their opponent's military and then going for any win condition. Looks like one of the Mongolian crossbows has been taken down, and yes, we do have replacement knights with new Kesheks coming around from his side. I'm pretty sure Khornie here will get quite a powerful counterattack against his opponent. We definitely need more Kesheks, by the way. When in doubt, you need a lot more Kesheks. And we do have some coming around from the cities of Khornie. I would imagine another 5-6 would do in the north, and with another at least 3 on the east towards Thessalonica. There aren't that many times that you can actually shoot above your units against your opponent units. That's why I'm saying 2 or 3. But here, he definitely needs a lot more because the land is much more open. You can actually maneuver quite a bit around your opponent's units and try to position to take them down.
Phone Booth has joined the round table.
Phone Booth, thank you so much for the follow. And that reminds me of what was it? Cellular? Or there was a movie at some point with a guy talking on the phone or something to another guy, and he was doing missions and stuff like that. Oh my god, that's a Phone Booth. Oh my god, Phone Booth. That was actually called Phone Booth. Does anybody know that movie, Phone Booth? That was such a weird movie coming up from such a weird idea. Whoa. Anyway, new catapults coming out from Rome. He's getting 2, one from Arretium, one from Puteoli, and this might actually help him push back against America. He only has one. Just one. He only has 1 here. This is a significant problem. Anyway, let's actually take a look. He does have 265 production, and of course he's hitting Yerevan in the north with some of his knights, and most of the production is inland. He cannot use most of it to attack into America. Looks like he did manage to take down one of the caravels of America, while yes, we do have an American frigate fleet getting upgraded with one of the admirals. The city of Arretium is starting to get hit also. That caravel next to it, it might actually fall if outside is going to want to use his last move, first move, so he will get to hit with the caravel the last seconds of the turn and hit another time the first second of the next turn. We do have also a catapult getting deployed from the capital city, with another one being trained so he can shoot down the frigates attacking his city center. That's a lot of effort for not that much return here. Now we do need to see also if TaskForceFish is going to get the upper hand. It does seem like at the moment he does have 197 production, which is coming close to Vladimir's 233, because TaskForceFish did switch to... Oh, wait a second, he doesn't have a Pembrasian Voice Golden Age. I thought because of his his science numbers over here, he actually has a pen, brush, and voice. Look how many good campuses he did manage to build. Whoa, he is actually getting all of these science from his campuses. Unbelievable. Looks like also there is a counterattack happening in the eastern front, and in the north we do have not only coursers coming around, but multiple tagmas getting out of their cages over here, and Valanchik is going to throw them against Mongolia's knights and keshiks. We do need to see if Mongolia is going to manage to take them down. He does have a chance of capturing these units, and as you can see over here, that's exactly what he's doing to the calves of Byzantium. This is going to be quite dangerous if Byzantium doesn't get to trade these units. It's important to keep trading units. Anyway, he's going to get that horse. Now, I'm also certain that Mongolia would need to get stronger units like multiple knights out, or even get to cuirassiers faster than his opponent. He's getting gunpowder in 4 turns, while Valanchik is barely getting his stirrups in 2 turns. With Colin Farrell, was it Colin Farrell? I guess so, I don't know. Let me see. I know movies that have phone booths in them. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure as an example. Okay. No, it's actually the name of the movie is actually Phone Booth. Yes. And it was with Colin Farrell. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So what was the synopsis? Stuart Shepard, the publicist, finds his life under threat when he answers a ringing phone at the phone booth. The caller tells him what he will be shot the minute he cuts the call. Ooh, yeah, and he needs to stay in that phone booth, man. That's just creepy. Can you imagine having a life in a phone booth? I mean, you can't even spend an hour in a phone booth, let alone like 8 or a week. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Anyway, wait, we got the news. What's the news? Whoa! PC games and new Civilization 7. Sorry, details, a lifespan, and more hint. Oh my god, did you guys see this? By the way, big news over here. Did you guys see this? I'm sorry. I know game, but this. Have you seen this? Oh my god. Let me actually copy the link over here. You take a look at what's going on there. Give us somebody from chat. Yeah, somebody from chat, give us an idea what's going on there. Ansira is being put under siege. We got ancient walls going up. It looks like Byzantium over here is struggling to replace the tanks that he's losing, even if though he's buying as many as he can. Looks like the production of Mongolia has managed to output quite a few units to attack and destroy his opponent targets. Thessalonica is also being put under siege. Under threat. The city doesn't have walls anymore, and we do have 2 trebuchets that only one can actually shoot. And the 1 catapult from Mongolia can shoot against that city center, but it should be enough damage actually in a few turns. The Tagma cannot destroy the trebuchet entirely, and he's gonna need to do multiple attacks against that 1 tile. Now we do have another trebuchet coming out from Hami. I do see commercials from Bologna, and yes, new builders coming out from his cities. Forbidden City getting built in the city of Aksu, while an industrial zone is gonna get built in Karakorum for that nice and juicy extra production. Khornie is on 210, while Valanchik is on 123 with just 93 faith a turn. Yeah, we do have the catapults also of Rome. Wait, what happened with that frigate? That caravel? What happened with the caravel? Did he lose it, deleted? What happened with the caravel? Anyway, it looks like we do have new frigates, quadrims, pre-builds in Puteoli and Arretium. It also looks like we're going to need to wait for outside to get to his square rigging. He's 2 turns out, and he's going to get a few more pre-builds in the meantime. He does have access to Nader. It's just a matter of time until he's going to upgrade 2 of these tiles. And his army tab, looks like he's not making any Nader at the moment. I have no idea if he actually has military engineering or not, but we do have Kazandar next to him with Nader. We do have Valanchik with Nader, so I guess he's content with benefiting from that resource from his allies, especially since his allies are not going to get to use it that much. Yerevan does look like it's also going to go down. Knight has a promotion here. We don't have another knight with a promotion, and this one doesn't have a promotion, but it should be enough damage next turn from all of these fully health one with the promotions to hit it. A few more units coming up from Greece being deployed towards the southwest. He keeps on building up his courser course, or his coursers, Rage did manage to arrive to 137 science and 168 culture. In his tech side, he's 2 turns away from getting military science and 1 turn away from nationalism. His cav attack against Egypt is gonna be real over here, and it looks like Rage might actually overwhelm the defenses of Egypt before the mid game. We do have actually before the late game, because we're in the mid game. We do have also Ansira getting the walls up, getting out from under siege. Looks like Khornie is in a bit of trouble on his eastern front. His units are quite damaged. He needs to get that cash again to do the damage against his opponent, and of course needs to deploy as quickly as possible the trebuchet from Hami. He does have the general deployed to the northwest of that force, and yes, he's doing quite a bit of damage with both the crossbows and the Kesheks against the Tagmas. It's just a numbers game, and of course Byzantium does have quite a bit of a potential to get so many Tagmas so quickly out from his cities. It does seem like also the city of Thessalonica might actually fall to the concentrated power of the Persian units. I do have to point out we have seen multiple times how the players, even if they do have units in the front line with siege units, if they do manage to correctly deal the damage against their opponents, they just delete them and move them back. We're going to need to see if that's actually going to happen, because I'm pretty sure he will have the opportunity next turn to do something against Thessalonica. Well, will he? No, in 2 turns actually. It only depends on this catapult. I don't think it does enough damage, to be honest. And Keshik attack, okay, a little bit. I guess a little bit from here, a little bit from the trebuchet. Is it going to be enough? I think it's enough actually to hit it with the knight. So 1 hit over here, 1 hit with this, and 1 hit with the Keshik, and then hit it with the knight, and it should be enough damage. And this is going to be the first city taken down from Byzantium. There we go. Thessalonica has been taken down and razed to the ground. Byzantium has lost his first city over here. Ansira is also getting seriously attacked from the north. But yes, we do have the Tagmas pushing back the initial attack. We do have a repositioning of the Mongolian Keshiks. And I do see some Mongolian Nuts are keeping up the back line. We do need to see if Mongolia is going to manage to get his units out and about as quickly as he can. So he gets his opponent taken down. Looks like he failed to take down a Tagma and sacrificed one of his horses for it. New campuses coming around also from the cities of Mongolia. Forbidden City still 17 turns out. Looks like America still goes to take down Arretium. Yes, we do have another capital coming up from that city center, while the American caravel has been beaten up. There's a secondary one here, and yes, we will see the Roman caravels push from the south with the help of frigates from now on. This is going to be quite dangerous for America, because he does have a city on the coast. This he might actually shoot more than he could handle. We do have Tryndaehre with 113 science and 76 culture. He's keeping up with his opponent over here. I guess I could say that Rome is keeping up with him. We do have the Greece Corsair cores coming around, and it looks like next turn he's going to get the ability to upgrade all of these. Looking at the score screen, they should have enough gold to do so. Also looking at the gold generation, Kazandar is well over his opponents here, 214 points on his side, while we do have another like 60 or 65 generated by his team. On the other side, we do have 29, 85, 1 gold, and 88 on TaskForceFish. They definitely need a lot more gold. Definitely need a lot more gold. The coastal trade routes have started moving. America has sent one through the city of New York. There's no Reina to actually beef up the economy over here, but I guess they consider they have enough gold. And the problem is how to pass after Civilization 6 and all of its extensions. We'll see. I'm actually quite curious. Article doesn't say much. They're hiring people, suggesting a long lifespan for the next game. Okay. Well, to be honest, I am expecting Sid Meier's to actually look, Sid Meier as in Fire Axis, I'm sorry, to look into the future and probably create a plan for the next 7 to 10 years with this game. Even if they're going to have some smaller titles living around this, or different titles around this. I do believe Civilization 6 is one of the most, I would say, worked on title, so I would assume they're gonna prepare for a long term. Yes, what I do, and this is the trick, because there's quite a bit of development that is happening throughout the gaming world right now. a lot of the developers have realized that if you do get if you do want to get more interaction with your community, if you do want to get positive feedback, people interested in your games and so on and so forth, you do have to take a few certain steps to ensure that it's gonna happen for your games. First of all, new content that breathes new life into the game, replayability factor that needs to be sky high, the fact that usually you do need multiplayer, even if it's single player. Yes, it's good, but most of the time the multiplayer is the one that's gonna keep your game alive. Modding also will be very, very important, and I do want to see what kind of marketing opportunities they're gonna want to get. Their marketing campaign that they did for what was it? Another new leader pass, the one before, when they had a video coming out every month that was explaining bonuses, that was giving us some ideas, that was also it was directed, and we had some laughs with like Carl and so on and so forth, like dressing up. That is all like amazing coming out from them, and I believe that's exactly what right now the viewers want in general to see from developers. I was watching yesterday City Skylines, right? We just got City Skylines 2. Amazing game from the get-go. We can't say that many bad things about it, except it's unoptimized yet. And they did one of the best things that they could have done in the situations they found themselves in. They didn't ignore the problem. They didn't say, you're imagining things. They didn't actually do any of those that other companies did. What they did was come up front, talk to their community, say, yes, if you have performance issues, look, you can follow this step, this step, this step, this step, like lower. They made a guide to explicitly take down some of the I would say GPU and CPU heavy elements of the game, so you can have a better performance if you're going for it. And they also explain what are the steps going forward, how they're gonna try to optimize the game and so on. That article just respect, man. Totally get it. Big salt, grain of salt over there in my mouth for getting the game that is not optimized. Yes, not ideal, but they got the game how to say, they did want to delay, but yeah, it happened. They wanted to, you know how it is. They need to respect the timeline. New Frontier, Rambling Man asking me about, I don't know what New Frontier. I think I played it, but I seen it, not played it. I've seen it, but no, not New Frontier. Anyway, it looks like Byzantium did manage to push the Tagmas from the north, while Khornie did stop building up his army. It looks like his opponent is punishing him, even though Byzantium did lose a city over to the east side. And that was a new city. It wasn't that big of a thing. And we do have him also getting his arenas for another one of these Tagmas, and it does seem like Mongolia will definitely need a lot more units. And what Khornie is doing is trying to build himself an advantage in the late part of the game with 89 science and 120 culture on Khornie. He's going to get a lot more science from these new campuses, and he's also going to get some campus research projects to have a chance to get Newton. Well, I say that, and then I do see Greece over here already picking up Newton. Wow, that was fast. Well, we do have also Isodor of Miletus on Rome side, and looks like Rome. Did you build something, Rome? Because I'm pretty sure the Hanging Gardens you just hard build. Did he build something and we didn't see it? I don't see it. Do you see an extra wonder here? I don't see an extra wonder. Anyway, we do have some more of these knights actually moving forward, and America's great general is going to be caught with his pants down eating bananas in the forest. By the looks of it, we only have a few units here in the San Luis, with one knight coming up in 5 thirds, 4 tenths. We do have an archer and a heavy chariot that need some gold, some love. We do have America fighting fighting as strong as he can the Roman caravels, but it looks like Rome right now did get the upper hand with new frigates coming online from the south, and new caravels also getting built. The fact that America only has a single city in the coast, while we do have Rome with 2, does give Rome a serious advantage. Isodor is in the water. Wow. Oh my god, man. Isodor went crabbing, bro. Oh, he went crabbing. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. And we do have the Cav attack, Cav core attack of Greece, and yes, it looks like he's one-shotting quite a few of these Egyptian crossbows. We do have him not dealing that much damage against the walls. Those are only ancient walls, but I'm pretty sure Greece does want to break Egypt's army in half. We do need to see if he's going to manage to get new units. It doesn't seem like he has a big enough army with only 4 of these cav corps and a single cav trebuchet corps that is also going to move on the front line to hit the city of Nechen from afar there. And we're going to need to see how Greece is going to follow this up. I do want to also point out the production queues do look like outside is staying ahead with his production capabilities. 294. He's actually doing double the production that Tryndaehre is generating, and we do see Rome over here is slowly tearing down the American resistance. Okay, west side we do have Khornie still pushing in, trying to do as much damage as he possibly can, keeping Byzantium on his toes. He doesn't want to give up. He's retreating a little bit, counter-attacking, retreating a little bit, pushing back, and so on and so forth to be as annoying as possible. We do need to see if Fish is going to follow this attack up with new spies coming around from his cities. He's doing the damage against the follow-up units next to Nicomedia, where he does have a spy deployed. And we see new campuses also coming up from Hotel. He does have units deployed in the south, and it looks like he's going to start trading punches with the Gallic leader. Vladimir does have a significant advantage when it comes to the production over there. 228 on his side. He was peaceful for quite a bit of time. He has 68 9 size with 132 culture, but it does seem like the Fish is getting some support help from the gods. The volcano has exploded next to that city center, and Persia is going to start attacking and taking down the Gallic units before he's taking down the city center altogether. We do need to see also what's going to happen over here with Mongolia definitely needing a lot more units. Byzantium is struggling to get to a technology that helps him survive. Nationalism is going to come in 5 turns. He's going to get the opportunity to core up his units, which is going to be important because he's going to get more strength per unit. The problem is you do need to build a double trouble. Also, he had an urge to eat crabs. Exactly, right? Well, he wanted it to be fresh. Yeah, Thing Game is once again on the back of our man Fish. Yeah, it's all on Fish. It's all on Fish. I would say actually it's on Fish. How to say Khornie and Rage over here. The Rage, I think, is having fun, by the way. By the looks of it, he's actually having a lot of fun. We do have Egypt getting his field cannons, and yes, he's using his cav force to do the damage against that city of Nechen, while I do see he's able to take quite a bit of damage from the field cannon. Now, these cavs of his opponent, or even the cuirassiers, don't do that much damage against the cav corps. They can do something. They can definitely tickle them. We do have a wave of science buildings also coming out from Rage with 244 production versus Kazandar's 243. It does seem like the ability of Rage to actually get so much extra culture over Egypt is going to allow him to get to fascism first. The late game is going to be a disaster over here for Kazandar if he doesn't manage to get that culture going. He's trying. He put a theater square down. He got another one here. He's trying. He's also trying to get an encampment training project going for a general, so he gets that in the city of Nechen. And this is actually surprising. We do have Greece with a few encampments, but he didn't stop to get the general. And looking at the general side, oh, Newton did get picked up here by Greece. That was maybe a reason there. We do have Egypt on 6 great general points. The next one is going to be Gustavus Adolphus for the Renaissance industrial bonuses. Now, Mongolia is also going to make 10 points a turn. We do have America on 2, Gaul is on 2, and then Persia is on 3. I'm actually quite sad over here. Rome is going to push America. It looked totally the opposite way. Tryndaehre did have this in the back, and the only reason that I can find that he stopped this attack was he stopped building units. He stopped building caravels. And you can see what happens now. We will see the Roman fleet start to get next to the borders of America, and we might actually see the city of New York being taken down here. We do need to see if outside is going to follow this up with an attack. We got only 2 frigates, with another one coming out from Puteoli, and definitely quite a few caravels also getting outputted. Also, there's an American spy being deployed in the city of Mediolanum to get those points in. Let's go. doesn't like Persia's breaking through the Gallic defenses. We do have new crossbows showing up, and the men at arms. Gaul is managing to get the statue of Zeus bonuses. He got quite a few free units over here, and of course he's gonna get faster production towards anti-cavs. Now we do have to see how Persia is gonna try to get his army bonus going. I don't see military science, and for a second there I kind of stuttered because I was thinking like, why don't you go cuirassiers, my man? Anyway, TaskForceFish is going for butters. He also has a problem, and looks like he's gonna try to fix it with a fleet. His economy is in danger because Tryndaehre's fleet is falling, and he's gonna try to get some of his boats out to go towards cartography so he can help put Rome back in his place. He needed to eat before getting to work, man. I think he's being shipped to build a teammate wonder. Oh, I see. Yeah, he needs, man. Isodor needs to eat, and crabs. Yeah, very good. I never actually ate a crab cake. Maybe when I was little, my parents got me some, but I have no idea how it tastes. I have no idea. Not even how you actually do it. I only saw it in movies with like people cracking stuff over there. And they have like special crackers to crack the stuff. They have like, those nutcrackers. Man, it's delicious. Okay, that's a lobster. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just remember that from seeing in the movies. Everybody when they need to eat stuff, man. Eating crabs is basically like a ritual. You need to get everything down. It's basically, like a ritual, like in Dexter. You put everything down on the table, and you have like your little knife, your middle knife, your upper knife, your scissors, your nutcracker, like everything needs to be on the table, and you need to use the proper tools when you get into something. It needs to be done. Wow. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm from Maryland, USA, crab eating capital of the world. We eat hundreds of crabs each summer. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wait a second. Crispy is also saying lobster and crab mostly taste like butter because it's basically a ton of butter and sea insect. Okay. You crack crabs too. Depends on the crab and the place. Ah, I see. Okay. I grew up around the Chesapeake Bay, and cracking open the crab is a very specific ritual that you have to do right. I know, right? This is unbelievable. You need to read it, or maybe there is some private knowledge that you need to be given from generation to generation about how to crack the crab. Oh my god, man. Just thinking about the expression crack the crab, this sounds like a motto for a company. Oh my god. Crab cakes and football, that's what Maryland does. Okay, man. Maybe at some point in my lifetime I'm gonna get to the States to actually see each and one of these rituals. I'm very curious. Anyway, we do have outside over here getting those ships in the middle between him, Sea Cities, and New York, but it doesn't look like he's pushing forward. I don't think he has enough boats to start trading with his opponent, and he's probably worried about it. We do have encampment project coming up from Aretium while he's getting quite a few catapults. It looks like he might be switching towards attacking his opponent with a land army, while he might actually lose his city centers on the coast if he does that. At the moment, I don't think he's aware that Persia is building up a navy on the east side, but if he is gonna be aware, he's definitely gonna switch his tactics there. Now we do have Persia pushing towards the city of Nicomedia, and Crispy AZ showing up with a gift. Thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated. We do have a level 2 Persian knight that might actually take down one of the crossbows of Byzantium. That city of Nicomedia is getting spied upon, and finally we do have Byzantium with a few more crossbows to do the defense here. I'm pretty sure also the Greek cav corps attack did fizzle down. Egypt did push it back with his own cuirassiers and his field cannons, and yes, we do see Greece getting up for another wave. New universities getting into his cities. We do have him with new writers that he could get the books from, and I do see he's getting Kilpakisivani in the city of Sparta, so he gets more envoys. He is keeping a hold of nothing. He's not, oh my god, it's not nothing. He actually doesn't have anything. How does he not have anything? We do have Oh my god, maybe they don't know about the cities and he's just not caring or something. Khornie has 14 in the city of Volin, for example. I'm pretty sure they can just take Hansa, right? Why is he not? Oh, is Hansa a pocket CS? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's in war. Okay, interesting. Rage only has 8 in here. Interesting. Where are his envoys? Maybe he just didn't get enough. I'm pretty sure he has a lot more culture than his opponent. What's the problem? What's the deal, yo? Let me see my my YouTube. How are you doing? Can you share the link in YouTube chat as well? Yes, sir. I can share it. There we go. Sorry, Ankit. Sorry, sir. There we go. Sorry. It will take me quite a bit of time, by the way, to get used to watching multiple chat windows and trying to respond to each and every one of them. It is what it is. We do have Persia over here coming up with calves, and I do see Vladimir is getting some pikemen to defend himself. I'm pretty sure we're going to have metal casting being developed over here, and I do see nationalism in 3 turns just the same. These are going to be a problem because yes, pikemen will turn into pike shots, much stronger units to defend against possible attacks here from the calves. Now we do need to see if Persia is going to manage to get around the defenses that Gaul put up, and I do see he will probably not get around by the looks of it. So he does the damage against his opponent. The fact that they're pushing, they're slowing down their opponents considerably. I don't see Kazandar here with the most science in the game and the 64 culture. He does have a free inquiry golden age, and he might actually lose it next in the next turn. Ooh, sorry. Give me a second. How many turns do we have until the next World Congress? We got 3 more turns until the next World Congress, and yes, it does look like everybody's going for the Dark Age. We do have another Mongolian attack on the city of Antioch. 2 of these knights are going to also get some moves going, and we do have level 2 Keshiks being deployed with a general. Looks like Trebuchet is also finding his way over there, and only 2 Tagmas are deployed to Antioch to defend it. Shunzu is running towards the front line on the west side with the help of a crossbow. I'm pretty sure that this Tagma is also going to want to join the fight, but he's probably scared. He might actually enter into way too many Keshiks over there. We'll see. Anyway, it does seem like Khornie is managing to do the damage against that city center, and Byzantium does have more strength on the Tagma. We got a GG being called out, COC, with so much pressure on their opponents. They're managing to break down their will to fight. We do have COC managing to get this win on the board. They have more ranks, more points, more everything. Quite a nice game. Quite a nice game, man. Quite a nice game. Let's actually see what will happen in the post-game chat, and what do they think happened here? What do they think happened? Let me see what is going on. Post game 1, I guess. I'm gonna mute myself. Let me actually switch. I think I need to switch this because I'm not hitting Discord properly. There we go. Now I'm hitting Discord properly. Okay. Wow, there are so much text. Okay. GG, well played.
GG.
Hard game. You were free simming over there.
Not much.
Oh, you are actually scared about Persia?
I don't have enough mountains in my core cities to have good campuses.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was a problem when they won Congress, that we don't have enough gold to upgrade me and Byzantium at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't have men-at-arms and knights. And candy is dropped. And also Kabul is so strong.
Yeah,
Kabul
and you needed Rome also.
Player. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a hard one. Outsider did good to defend himself. Stayed alive.
Yeah. But me and Valanchik don't play as well as we need to do. GG guys, well played.
GG.
Yep, GG, well played. Khornie had some fun this game. How many Tagmas did you get, Khornie?
I did not count.
I saw at least 2. I don't know if you got some more.
Yeah, kinda bit of more than I could chew maybe with that Victor city there.
I mean, to be honest, Byzantium didn't know where to put the units first. It was getting attacked everywhere. I don't think you did bad there.
Okay, GG guys, see you.
GG.
Yeah, GG, well
Bye.
played. Congratulations, I guess.
Thank you, thank you.
Alright, so there we have it. It looks like it was more of a silent post-game chat versus the other ones. Didn't seem like they wanted to share their opinion that much. It is what it is. We don't really want to pull it out with, how do you call it? You know the thing. Guzakimbo, good evening, sir. With much pleasure. Also, thank you so much, everybody, for showing up. And of course, I do hope you enjoyed the content. I am streaming live on YouTube as much as I can as well at the same time, so we get the content there. But I do want to ask a little bit for your patience for me to get everything going, so you can have the same movies over there and the same content that I had on YouTube and maybe a little bit more. Thank you for your understanding, and I do hope you're going to enjoy the shows. I also want to say, if you're coming out, please don't forget, if you did enjoy the show, please don't forget to actually subscribe to the channel to get all of the notifications, click that bell, and of course, don't forget to follow on Twitch as well. See you in the next games. Tomorrow we're gonna have another one at 1800 GMT. It will be COC going against Ulysse. Was it Ulysse? I'm pretty sure it was one of those teams. Let me actually take a quick pick over here. Casting cost, not this one. Schedule, I believe schedule. Let's actually take a look. It was Freritos actually. They're on tomorrow on Freritos. Okay, 1800 GMT is gonna be the start of the game. Thank you so much for everything. If you want to check out my schedule, it's open on my Discord. I do keep a few channels updated over there with all of the information that you would need to know. Of course, the hour of the game, the games that are being played, and who's going against whom. I'm also actually getting to love City Skylines too, so check out YouTube. Maybe we're gonna see some content. Have a good evening, everybody, and see you later. Bye bye.